Hey, this is Chuck Walker with South Gibson High School's Homecoming. You're about to hear the national anthem.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast this evening. I know there's a lot of you watching at home right now, a lot of South Gibson Hornet fans. It is wet outside. There's no doubt about it. And Stephen and Chris, you can see who your friends are in situations like these. You know, we go on the road and we got 75-degree temperatures with clear skies, and there's Jay Tubbs. We got sideline reporters. We got 4 or 5 people up there. We got a lot of friends with us when it's pretty weather. It starts raining and it gets a little hot. Stephen, it's just me, you, and Chris in here, and Big Red.
That's right, baby, but that's all right. We're alive and well. We're alive and well.
That's exactly right. You know, tonight's South Gibson's homecoming. And I can tell you what, the rain has put a damper on it. No need to lie to anybody, but we still have a nice crowd here. Had nice homecoming festivities. I'm glad that we can get these games off. A lot of the games weren't able to get off today. I know the Union City South Fulton game was canceled. I heard that. There's been a couple of games that have been rescheduled to tomorrow night, but not today's game or tonight's game.
Well, Chuck, I'm gonna tell you, Chuck, you don't want to cancel your game. It throws your mojo off. You have to reschedule that game. You don't want to cancel your game.
That's it. You're ready to play. You've been ready to play all day.
Yeah, you've been practicing. They've been practicing hard all week. I've noticed them this week when I was watching them. Boys been practicing hard. They're ready to play. Coming off that ugly loss, the 2 ugly losses, they're ready to play. They are ready to play.
Absolutely, you know, and that brings me to this next point, Stephen. One of the things is, you know, 2-2. You know, we didn't lose a game in the regular season last year. We've lost 2 in a row, right? It's been a long time since Hornets have seen 2 losses in a row here. I know the boys are ready to get on the field.
That matches our total losing record, our total losses for the entire 2 years for the last 2 years. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
They lost two games their first year, and you know none last year.
None last year in the regular season.
In the regular season. So you know, they're going to get it together. They're going to get it right. I don't know if this week is the week, especially with our players out.
Well,
from what we hear, there's some few players we're going to be missing.
You're going to hear. I got a feeling you're going to hear some new names tonight, Hornet fans. There's some players not here. We're not sure what's going on with that, but I do know that talking to Coach Stedham during these Coach's Corner interviews that I do on our Hornet Vision 38355 YouTube channel, that he tells me, you know, you get the next player ready to step up, right? That's one of the things that we do as a team. So I'm excited to see who's here and who's stepping up for tonight's game, right? It's going to be exciting. We got a lot of people here. The one thing that Coach said to me today during our interview with him was that Obion County is a running team, right? They run that I formation, you know, run. I think he said 85% of the time. we throw the ball a lot. And from what I understand, Colton Lowry's going to get the start tonight. Is that right?
I'm not sure. I just know that we had several players that are going to be missing.
Well, we throw the ball a lot for a high school team, I feel like, which is good. I like our offense.
Colton, I know from in the middle school, Colton can throw that football.
Oh, yeah. No, he can, for sure. But can he throw it in these conditions?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is hard.
Throw it in these conditions.
And can you catch it? If you get the throw off, can you catch it in these conditions? You know what I mean? So this is going to be. We're going to have to see what happens tonight, Hornet fans. It's going to be a good game. I'm really looking forward to everything that's going to go on tonight. We've got some action on the field we're going to take you to right now. Maybe, Stephen, if you'll pan over to the right. We're in a tight space with our buddies from Obion County right here, too. They're doing a recording. I'm going to try to keep my voice down as much as physically possible. Everybody knows I'm loud, but apologize for any camera shakes. That's just going to happen. That's part of us getting situated when we share tight quarters. When the weather's nice, we're up top. It's beautiful and everybody's got plenty of room. When it's rainy and wet, can't have the equipment up top. It makes it a little bit tougher for us, obviously. Stephen, we getting the team ready to run through the tee here? Well, I guess that's more of an I than a tee. Whatever that is.
It appears. It appears so.
Yeah.
I still think with the weather, Chuck, the weather the way it is, I still think we're going to have quite a big crowd tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it. We're slowly coming in. The rain's coming down, and we got fans coming in. I'm ready for tonight. Stephen, one thing I want to touch on last week. I know you and I talked a lot during this week. I had to go in this week, and I keep talking to Stephen. I not going to break my phone cover. Got that OtterBox on. It's phenomenal. Well, my son, it's time for him to get an upgrade on his phone, so I come and see Stephen this week, and he and I start talking about Kyle Aiken last week from Trinity. That quarterback, only being a junior.
Man.
I tell you, if you're a Trinity fan,
I don't know quite honestly that we'll see a quarterback as phenomenal as that guy. I don't know what the stat lines say, but I know I saw 5 or 6 passes that hit his receiver.
Oh yeah,
right on the money.
That they just dropped.
That they just dropped. And
that
makes the quarterback look bad.
Yeah,
but,
guys, he was fun to watch. Coach Stedham told me today another thing that made him so tough to game plan for is not only can he throw it, which is what we're talking about, he can run the ball as well. Boy, if you're a Trinity Christian Lion fan out there, it's pretty good.
Things looking good for you.
Yeah, things looking good for the next 2 years. Looks like we got some seniors coming out on the field here.
Yeah, we got our captains, it looks like, coming out.
Go ahead, let's look at these numbers. Looks like our captains tonight for South Gibson's number 17, Marshall Pearson.
Number 5, Chris Calderon.
Yeah, number 27, Hayden Scott.
And number 53, Caleb Brandon.
I tell you what, man, I like them coming out here. Marshall, of course.
Hey, I want to give a plug to Caleb. Caleb is a really, really good kid, and I hope he plays a great game tonight. I really like Caleb. He's a great kid. I'm glad to see him suiting up and playing ball. Yeah, I am too, and I'm excited to see Marshall out there right now, Stephen. Marshall was the guy that we initially devastating loss,
and that's when Coach Stedham first told me. He said, you can't replace a kid like Marshall Pearson, but you got to have the next player ready to step up. And for best I remember, I think Blake Weiser is the guy that's been stepping up right now.
Well, if I know anytime you lose a valuable player like that.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, it gets your next guy that much more experience for when it's his turn to play.
Yeah.
When he's an upperclassman, he's that much more experienced. If he's having to play as a sophomore,
yeah.
And so that's a boost for the future, but that doesn't help today.
Right. Well, and I tell you, Stephen, while we've got a second here, we're getting some things set up here on the field. One thing I want to run through quick, and we're going to do this periodically tonight throughout the show, but I want to thank our sponsors for this, right? I want to thank, first and foremost, Stephen Rich at Wireless Dimensions in the mall. Guys, everybody out there right now has a cell phone. Every single one of you has a cell phone. Every single one of you need to get to know our cameraman and our friend, Stephen Rich. Don't go to these big stores. I don't even know if I'd say them over the air, so I'm not going to, but we all know who I'm talking about. You want to get the exact same phone cover and protection, or even better, from a guy who doesn't care. He's not, he's not. Steven's not getting paid extra for selling you an OtterBox when you need a ballistic case. Steven doesn't care. He'll sell you what you need for your phone, what's happened in the past, what's worked well. He takes care of me. He took care of me long before we started doing this. He'll take care of you too. He's right across from Victoria's Secret in the mall. Don't pretend like you don't know where Steven's at, right? That's all I'm going to say about that. Second company I want to thank is one of my favorite companies. And when I tell you they're the best pest control company in Tennessee, what I mean to say is we're the best pest control company in the entire world. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. You can get us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you call me right now, I probably won't answer my phone because I got the headset on, but you leave me a message, I'll call you back. You can get us anytime, 660-1052. Guys, I also want to remind you of a carpet cleaning company. Look at this field right now, Steven. You see that mud out there? Guess what's going to happen when all these people go home tonight? They're going to get the carpet dirty. It's not a bad time to know the quality people, myself and Chris, as certified carpet cleaners. 427-9258. Certified Carpet Cleaners has been the industry leader in the West Tennessee area since 1962. George Henderson started the company. His two sons ran it forever. Chris and I bought it back in November. We've done everything we can to keep that level high. We've got a brand new steam cleaning van. It's a Butler system. If you know anything about carpet cleaning, which a lot of you guys probably don't, but if you do, you know that when I tell you that we bought a brand new Butler system and our brand new van that we had wrapped, you know that we are the best out there, bar none. Give us a call, 24 hours a day, 427-9258. Tell you what, we never have any problems when we're at home. We never have any problems when we're at home because of Click One. Guys, we're live right now. You guys are watching us. We're not going to have any interruptions tonight, hopefully. We're not going to have any internet interruptions tonight because Click One ran this cable 500 feet to get to right here. 784-5000. Here come your Hornets, guys.
Man, Chuck, it is a wet night, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get swamp foot just standing on the sideline. We got 4 inches of water down here.
I'd say at least 4 inches of water on the sideline.
And that's another thing I want to talk about. It's another one of our companies that's a big sponsor of the show. That's Certified Restoration. 427-9258. If you come in your house and you have a busted pipe, you need some work done, you need some water extraction, you call Certified 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If Coach Stedham would have called Certified tonight, that water would have been up.
Hey, I guarantee you it would.
We'd have extracted it.
Speaking of that, a couple years ago I had a busted pipe in my house, Chuck, so I know from personal experience that it is – when you come in, you are devastated when water has completely covered your house. So call the good guys at Certified Restoration, and they'll be more than happy to make that experience as enjoyable as possible.
Or as less painful as possible, maybe a better way to put it. They'll work with your insurance agent to represent you. Looks like South Gibson is going to receive the ball. I tell you what, here we go, Chris.
All right.
Big returns in order. This is
a little trouble seeing here, Chuck.
Yeah, we're going to bring you these numbers as quick as we can, guys. The windows are fogged up. It's tough. The kickoff's coming. Hey, look here. Yeah. Here, get you the roster. All right, guys. Y'all ready for some Hornet football?
It looks like kickoff, and it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds, so they're going to take that on the 35-yard line. Nice start to the game on the wet field. Field position inevitably is going to come into play here. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Who goes out for the quarterback position?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you.
Yeah, I see number 6, Aaron Reed out there. Did I see number 7 out there?
Yes.
All right, good. I see number 7 out there. Here we go. All right, ready to play some football tonight. This is a game we need to have.
All right. Man, we've seen a lot of production out of a lot of different backs this year, Chuck. I hope it continues tonight in these muddy conditions.
Yeah, no, me too.
That was Lewis with about a 6-yard carry, Chuck?
Yeah, the top window's fogged up. We're going to try to share this window here. That's good. Yeah, that looks like a 2nd and 5 coming up here. That's what we're going to need to do. We're going to need to move that ball on the ground tonight. I don't see us throwing a lot of balls in there this first half. It's wet. The ball's wet. All right, here we go. Lewis has got his guys drop back. Looks like he got 2 receivers set off to the right, 2 on the left side here, 1 guy in the backfield. Is that my man Austin Elder in the backfield? No, that's number 23 on the carry. Was that number 23 or 22?
it's hard to tell.
Yeah, that may have been Chandler Whitaker there.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's Chandler Whitaker on the carry there. That's number 22, Chandler. I don't know that we've called his name out so far this year, but it's good to see Chandler with the ball.
Now, it is starting to come down in droves now, Chuck.
Yeah, boy, that rain's picked up. You guys, let me tell you this. We're 50-50 on going to go up top and try to make it work tonight. I'm going to go ahead and say, even though we're in tight quarters and I'm probably going to take my shirt off here in about 5 minutes.
Poor accommodations are that we're still dry.
We are still dry. That's right. These accommodations aren't what you call great, but they're certainly keeping us relatively dry. Here's Hayden with the ball. Looks like we got a pitch out here. Got a flag in the backfield. That's going to be Aaron Reed on the carry. Yeah, we got another flag here. We got 2 flags down. Yeah, it's probably going to be a legal motion. I think Steven's right there on the call. Steven's seen a lot of football. I know that he's an instrumental part of what we do with our middle school football team. And I tell you, we've got a phenomenal high school football team here with Coach Stedham, but we've got a phenomenal middle school team with Coach Moore. And, Steven, I know you help out a lot with that. We appreciate that, everything you do.
Well, Chuck, you said you were going to take your shirt off. Is that a promise? Or?
Oh, look here. It's hot in here, and I might have to take my shirt off. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Yeah, that rain's really, really starting to come down now. It's going to play a factor in the game. You know, the one thing that I was talking to Dan and Bass today on the radio before I got out here, they always like to see what the conditions are like at the field. And I said, man, this rain. I'm curious to see what it's going to do. And Bass had a good point. Bass said, you know what, both teams got to play in it. So what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's both playing in it for sure.
And Chuck, even look down at where the cheerleaders are standing. We got 2 or 3 inches or more.
Yeah, they're on the concrete. I'm telling you. So everybody's going to need a new pair of socks at halftime, no doubt about it. Looks like about a 6-7 yard gain on the pass there.
4th and 3.
Yeah. And Steven, I guess that wasn't a legal motion, right? Was that what that was? On that penalty a down ago? Yeah, 4th and 3 here, guys. We're
When I think we punted away here, being in on the what yard line? 43.
Yeah, looks like we're on the 43
looks like we may
here,
be going
Chris.
For it, Chuck.
Yeah, I mean, gosh,
with these wet conditions,
it's going to be tough to get a punt off right now too.
Well, with these wet conditions, I maybe Stedham's thinking that a punt wouldn't go too well at this time.
Yeah, we're not set up in punt formation here. We're running to play, guys. Let's cross our fingers. It's all right. Timeout. Okay. Hayden takes a timeout. Maybe try to draw him off sides.
That's a real good timeout to get to the sideline, regroup, and see exactly. Maybe reevaluate the play and see how they lined up.
Take a look at their defense there. That's what I mean. That's exactly right. That's what you want to do in a situation like that is take a look at their defense. We're going to go for this. We're going to punt it. What do you guys think?
Well,
Steven, what do you like here? You like the punt? Or you like to go for it?
I do believe we're going to have to punt this football.
I think so too. I think that's a correct call.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I'm not a big fan of a punt in midfield when we have an offense that could be as explosive as ours is at times. But I don't like this rain right now.
Well, it would be a big mistake, in my opinion, if you try to go for this and you don't convert. You're going to kill the momentum
and the field position
right off. You're going to kill, and you're going to give them excellent field position.
Yeah,
and as we know, Obion's going to pound that rock.
Yes, they are. Yeah, but back early in the season when the weather was beautiful.
For this.
Gosh, we are. Here we go, guys. We didn't like it, but we're about to see who got it right here.
Right,
Looks like we're shifting. I like that. Get them a little. Oh, okay, good call, Coach. Good call. Nice punt.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be down on the 24-yard line.
Hey, that's an extremely good position play.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? And I like it. They didn't have anybody back there to return it. Looks like we were going to run a play there. Good job, Coach Stedham.
Man, what do you think? This could turn into a mud bowl.
It could. Hey, football's fun to watch in the rain. There's no doubt about it. Normally, when that happens, I'm at home on my couch, right? You know what I mean? I'm at home on my couch. I'm eating a little bit of popcorn.
Yeah.
Enjoying the amenities of the comfort of my home. One thing I don't have to worry about, ants and spiders. Good people at Southeastern Termite Pest Control, 660-1052. Our defense is setting up here, guys. We're gonna see this Obion team that we've heard so much about. Looks like they're gonna. Are they setting up in the eye here, Chris, or are they setting up in the shotgun?
Looks like a shotgun, Chuck.
Yeah, I think Coach Stedham was telling me today they run the eye a lot, but they may be trying to mix it up.
They're not out of the
okay, he's behind. Yeah, he's behind the center. No, he's not.
No, they snapped that directly to the back.
Okay. Maybe I had an offset. offset back there.
All right, what is a gain of about 3, Chuck?
Yeah, looking at 2nd and 7 according to the marker there.
Gain of about 3 yards. Second and 7.
Man, with this, they're going to really have to be careful carrying the football tonight, Chuck, because it is extremely wet. It's extremely slippery. I mean, there could be a lot of turnovers in this game.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, nice tackle. Good
Very
tackle.
nice. Very nice play. Yeah, who was that on the tackle? We get a number there? Was that Austin Duncan, number 10?
That was Austin Duncan.
Yeah.
That's a young and up-and-coming sophomore.
That's guy. Yeah, he's exactly right. He's in 10th grade. Austin, that's a great play right there, Austin. Hey, Chris, do we see one of our up-and-coming stars out there, Drake Owens? He's number 83. He plays defensive end. You see Drake out there?
Man, I am looking for him as we speak. It's raining so hard.
Yeah, it's tough to tell the numbers.
What number are you looking for?
83. All right, good. Our boy Drake's out there. Greg does a lot of stuff for us.
I tried to run that one
on the
up
Hornet
the middle,
Vision channel.
And, we clogged that up.
Good. So that brings up 4th down here. We're looking at 4th and 6. O'Brien's going to punt it here.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're basically in the same position that they were, or they're in the same position we were.
Yeah.
The first series, so we'll see what they decide to do.
That's exactly right. We got Aaron Reed back to do the return here, and I'm ready to see Aaron bust one loose here. I'm ready. Aaron, we all know, and everybody that watches high school football knows that Aaron's got the goods. I'm ready to see him cash one in right here.
Pretty good punt in these conditions.
Yeah, and it's going to take an Obion County roll.
It's a
Wow.
huge Obion
We're
County roll.
right on the 25-yard line, probably the 24.5, to be honest with you.
Man, you can't expect a lot better than that.
No. Y'all see the water sloshing on the field, guys? Y'all go ahead, and I know Steven got a good shot on it there. I saw it on our camera. Rewind that back and look at it. That's how wet the field is. So every step you take, right, you got guys that may be 4'5" right now. Probably look about 4'7" tonight, 4'8". I mean, it's going to slow them down a lot.
It's going to slow them down tremendously.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I could probably run around a 4'2". I ran a 40 before the game. It's around 7 seconds. I think it's because of the conditions.
I mean, you look like a 5'3", 5'4" guy to me right now, Chuck.
Hey, look here. No, I'm extremely fast. There's no doubt about that. All right, Hayden on the keeper. All right, he's got the corner here. He's going to get a couple yards. Stay in there, baby. Stay in there. He's still in there. He's still in there.
Oh,
all right,
run.
Nice run. That's close to a first down. That may be a first down. Wow, guys, the rain's picking up again. We can hear it on the roof when it picks up. All right, here we go. Hayden on the keeper. He's running again. Hayden's running good tonight. Bro, he's playing inspired. That's an 8-yard gain.
I think we'll see a ton of Hayden Lewis up the middle.
Well, and that's the thing that we did the first 2 games, guys. That's the thing we did the first 2 games is we found the hot man. You know, first week Garrett Lashley, right? Then it was Calderon. All right, we found the hot guy. Those games that we won, the first 2 games of the year, we stuck with him. We found a horse, and we rode it. And right now, Hayden looks like that horse. He's moving the ball well and running good. There's no doubt about it. We're looking at 2nd and 2 here.
Yes, about 2nd and 2.
All right. Hayden got the troop set. All right, handoff up the middle. No, it's not. I bought that too, and I think Obion County did.
By number 11.
That's number 11, Jordan Cobb, right there.
Oh, that was impressive.
Very nice run. Very nice.
Did you see him? The way he kept his legs moving.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the key component in that's the difference between a good back and a great back. The great backs keep their legs pumping continuously.
Yeah, fall forward. We've talked about it all season long. Even in the losses that we've had, our guys still ran hard and still pushed hard. There's no doubt about it. Ball forward. That's the name of the game. All right, let's try to get an angle on it here. When they're at midfield like this, it makes it tough for us to. That's ball's on the ground. Looks like a Hornet fell on it. It looks like a. Yeah, we recovered that. Nice job. It's number 22, Chandler Whitaker there again on the recovery. That's a big play. He's got to fall on that thing. Don't pick it up and run in these conditions.
No.
Just fall on it. All right, we're looking at 2nd and 9 here.
Second and 9.
Man, we are continuing to sub guys in and out, though, Chuck. That's the thing that, like, we've talked about over and over and over is there's continuously. If you play at South Gibson, you're going to get to play a lot.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Not being a starter doesn't mean you're not going to see the field. That's for sure. Coach Stedham has shown that. We got a lot of talent
nice
at this school.
overrun.
Great run here by number 25. That's Stephen Armstrong. Man, he was real close to taking that all the way down. Number 25, Stephen Armstrong. I believe that maybe what you're looking for there, Chris. That was a beautiful
exactly.
run.
That was a great run. You know what? That's another one. We hadn't seen a lot of him this year, have we, Chuck?
No, I'm telling you guys, we've got some weapons that we haven't used yet. I like the fact that Stedham's bringing them out here.
And he's a junior.
Yeah, he's a junior. Boy, I tell you what, it's a great time to be. And then our middle school team, we hadn't lost a game yet. Hadn't lost a game in the middle school game. Played some tough teams. Our football program is set for the next 6, 7, 8 years. It's a good time to live here. All right, ball's on the 11. Looks like we got 1st and 10 here. All right, ball's going to go forward for a couple of yards.
Yeah, nice run.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera's going to move a little bit. We're in a cramped room with a single pane window, trying to get you guys the best action possible. I can promise you, we're not trying to make you sick. We are adjusting this tripod to get you into the action as good as we can from where we are. Hey, rain makes it tougher on us as well. We're going to play through it. We're warriors. All right, let's go. Oh, nice run. Nice. Hey,
move.
That's my man Cobb again, dude. I like him. I'm liking him.
Yes,
I'm liking Cobb.
Definitely impressive. It makes you wonder, hey, we hadn't seen a lot of this. Where's this kid been?
Well, you know what? That's the thing. Coach Stedham puts the ball in your hands. It's a good time to do something with it if you want to see it some more. And so far, so good. Been really impressed with the offense on this drive. Good ball control, good time of possession, moving the ball forward. We did have that one fumble, but we were able to fall on it. That's what you want.
Oh, another fumble, Chuck.
Man.
Hayden Lewis lost it.
Did Hayden lose it? Hayden follow back on, and we get it though. Yeah.
We
got it. Boy, we're 4th down right here.
That's what we talked about in the pregame is that the
Ball's
number
wet.
of turnovers that we're going to have in this game, and
you got to figure they're going to go both ways. We're going to go for it here. We're not going to try to kick a field goal, are we?
No.
These conditions are tough to kick a field goal.
No, I think we're going for the field goal.
Are we? I tell you, every time I say we're not going to do something, that's a good surefire way for us to do it. Yeah, it's going to be a big kick here by number 8, Zach Thorne. All right, Zach, let's show us what you got right here, buddy. Good hole, good snap. That's in right there. Hey,
nice.
You don't have to kick it 400 miles an hour and 60 feet over the uprights. You just got to put it through them. Great job in a big situation, Zach Thorne. That's the first time I've seen Zach line up and to be our place kicker. Steven, can you remember Zach kicking before tonight?
No, I cannot.
Good job. He's a junior. That ball was right down the middle. You know what I mean? It's hard to kick. It's hard to kick. Period. If you've never kicked a football, go to Dick's tomorrow and buy you one and set it out in your yard. And it's really easy to talk about. I know sometimes Chris and I talk about on the broadcast on our kickoffs. Wishing we would get that ball deeper. And I asked Coach Stedham today. One of the fans emailed me a question on the South Gibson Booster Club Facebook, and they said, we want to know about the kicking game and why we seem to struggle with it this year. Guys, it's not super easy. Kicking a football, it's not a soccer ball. You know what I mean? And so that was a big play right there. It's a big 3 points to put up on the board. And I'm glad that we were rewarded with some points on a 4th down play because it would have been tough to get the ball that far down the field and not bring some points out of it. All right. This is this play that we've seen a couple times. Looks like we've had it where the kicker's kicked off, and then we've done this little indirect kick thing where someone else kicks the ball here a couple of times. This you never know what you're going to see with Coach Stedham. All right. Looks like number 8's going to kick this, but it's Zach Thorne again. Yeah. No. Nice kick. Stay in bounds. All right. He's brought down on about the 27-yard line. Okay.
All right, what do we got here, Steven?
Well, looks like our Hornets are lined up on defense, getting ready to get in the trenches and get ugly in on this wet field with the Rebels. Rebels are going to line up here. It's first down and 10 for the Rebels. It looks like about the 30-yard line.
It kind of looks like we're in a look at the defensive line, the way they're squatted down. It kind of looks like they're in a goal line defense back there, at least the defensive line. Yeah, nice tackle.
Something I saw there, too, the running back for Obion County. He got caught up in that mud. His right foot came out from under him. I just looked out the door to get a different view on this. I'm telling you, as this game goes on and we run up and down this field, I'm curious to see how many positive yards both teams get in the fourth quarter. You need to get as many points on the board as early as you can right now. And if you're a Hornet fan, it's a good time to put some more on quick. Got 2nd and 12 here.
Yes. Yeah, 2nd and 12, Chuck. That's a good call. Again, we'd like to apologize for the way we're calling this because we can't see. We're all trying to look through a window that's about 2 by 2.
Yeah. Oh, ball's down. Ball's down. I think Obion County fell on it. Yeah. That's still going to be that's negative yards here.
It's probably a -7.
Yeah. So we're going to be looking at 3rd and 19 probably. Yeah. I tell you guys, it's starting to get a little hot in here. You know what I mean? Our little room.
Just a tad bit hot. You know, when you've got 18 people in one little
like about 12
room.
square? Yeah, it's about the same. Guys, y'all go to your master bedroom closet right now if you can hear my voice, and try to get about 8 people in there with some cameras. and no air.
2 windows and
yeah, 2
camera
windows
in each, and you're supposed to look through it.
That's exactly right. That's what we're dealing with here. But we're doing this for y'all.
Nice play
ball
by the
down.
Hornets. Who was that on that tackle, Chuck?
We're looking at 4th and 15 here. They're going to have to punt again.
Who was that on that tackle?
I didn't see it. I didn't have a good angle on it, Chris. We're all fighting for door space up here in this press box, from the PA announcer to the stat keepers to the Obion County radio to the 342 people that they have doing the games above the press box. Mm-hmm. It's a tough. Real estate is tough right now. I feel like we're in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Obion County brought an entourage of.
They did, and that's impressive. Good for them. They care about their football there in Obion County. There's no doubt about that. Oh, it's a short punt. There it goes
Good.
Out. Watch out, cheerleaders. That looks like it may have got one. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, that's what you want to see right here. We got the ball on the South Gibson side of the field. Great defensive stance right there, and it looks like the weather was getting Obion County right there. It's tough to snap the ball, tough to hold on to it here. It's tough to kick it. All right, here we go. I guess we're going to see a lot more running. I haven't seen a pass yet tonight. Have y'all?
Chuck, I bet we don't see many passes tonight.
I don't think we will. Hayden Lewis has got them ready. Aaron Reed's left, number 5. That's my man Calderon. Yeah, that's Chris Calderon is out there with him. Got two receivers on the right side as well. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's Calderon on the handoff. He's running hard. Look, they're going for the strip now. Obion County's trying to strip that ball out.
Does he run hard?
He does. I like Chris Calderon a whole lot. I know you do as well, Chris.
He had a good game the first or second game that we did, Chuck.
He did.
Really impressive.
He really did. We got a stable of backs. There's no two ways about it.
All right. Hey, Chuck, I can't see the clock. We
got 25 seconds left here, guys. Right now in the first quarter, South Gibson 3, Obion County Rebels 0, 17 seconds. Looks like this is going to be the last play of the first quarter. If we get some positive yards here, this is a good way to break in the second quarter. There's number 22. No. Lewis is running hard right now. He's getting 3 or 4 yards. He's playing inspired tonight. This is the best I've seen him run right now.
Well, I mean, with the wet conditions the way they are, if the ball, if they go in his hands, he's going to either run or option. So
that's exactly right. Yeah, Hayden's doing good now. He's
well, Chuck, I'm going to tell you, from my view here, what I think you're in 4-down territory right now.
Yeah.
You're in a 3rd and long, 3rd and a long 8 or a short 9, and you got 2 more downs to convert, in my opinion, because you don't punt here. I don't think. and you certainly can't kick a field goal from here.
No.
So we're in the gray zone. I think we got 2 more downs.
That's exactly right. So what you're saying here is you have to get all 7 of these yards on this next down, and I think that's right, Stephen. We're starting our second quarter here. South Gibson is up 3-0. 12 minutes are on the clock. We're moving down the field. Yeah, swapping ends here. Coach Stedham's getting them ready. I tell you, I like what I saw that first half. I like the way that we moved the ball, or not first half, first quarter. I like the way we moved the ball that second drive.
Man, it's just they ran hard. That's the one positive thing that you can say about it. Now there were some fumbles, but in this, whether you're going to
see, there's been fumbles on both sides,
but they ran extremely hard.
That punt that we did, where we looked like we were going to run the play.
Great
coach, definitely the play of the first quarter. Great coaching decision there with Scott Stedham, and I always feel like with Coach Stedham, he's a step ahead of the guy on the other side of the field. I'm just going to say it. I don't know any way. I can't say that any nicer than that right there. That was beautiful the way he I did a offensive shift there, kicked the ball. They didn't have anybody back to return it. That really gave us great field position, and we were able to capitalize on that.
All right, Chuck, it's a 3rd and 9. Well, now with a timeout,
South Gibson takes their second timeout. Don't know what happened there. Don't know what we saw coming into the second quarter.
Team, that's not expected.
No, it's not. You should have had the play.
In the quarter.
Yeah, you should have had the play drawn up for sure. Stephen, I want to compliment your pants tonight, man. The camo look on the shorts there with the waders. Just in case we see a duck or two fly across this press box, I feel confident that Stephen can get it.
Yeah, that's a good call, Chuck. I wish you fans out there could see this.
Yeah, we may get Stephen in front of the camera before the night's over.
So, Stephen, are you a duck hunter?
I used to be. I'm retired.
You're retired. I'm not a duck hunter, but I've heard it's a lot harder now that the Duck Dynasty's on. Everybody's a duck hunter.
Hey, do you sell those cases that you can get wet when you're duck hunting?
That's right. My main man, the Armor Series from Otterbox.
Good call. Stephen, I may take up duck hunting. Or if not that, then at least ocean swimming. So I need to give me one of them cases. Oh, boy.
First pass of the night.
It was. Yeah, and it was almost intercepted. He didn't have the same zip on that he normally does.
No, that's going to be hard to have the same zip on that.
Yeah.
It's all practically impossible, but I think if we stick with it and we pass a little bit, he'll get the hang of it.
Well, the defense certainly isn't looking for a pass, I can't imagine.
Well, Chuck, if you're gonna take up duck hunting, go ahead and take a mortgage out on your home.
Oh yeah.
Time you pay for everything.
Yeah.
You better have a lot more money than I've got.
Well, let me tell you what I'm gonna
do. Just get rich friends and then go.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. When I say duck hunting, I mean me go meet people who duck hunt to ride with. That's how I do. That's how I do a lot of
Another
stuff.
Pass.
Oh man, we can't bring it in. That's incomplete. It's a little bit high there for number 11. That's Jordan Cobb. Gosh, that's. Here we go. Okay. Turnover on downs. Obion County's going to take over.
Well, it just felt like, what. Yeah, it is definitely. Stephen called it. He said it was 4th down territory, and Stedham felt the exact same way.
That's right. Well, I've been told that Stedham listens to our live broadcast.
You think that's where he makes some of his calls, Chuck?
He's got an earpiece in. I'm assuming that's what that was.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's the rumor going around.
That is the rumor. We're trying to start it at least. Coach Stedham listens to the broadcast live to see what help we can give him. All right, here we go. Obion County taking the ball here. Got a man in motion, number 2 for Obion County. It's going to be a handoff here. He's going to break it across the right side. He's going to get a positive yard. Yes, 6 or 7 yards there. Good run.
He was brought down by several Hornets.
Yeah. Guys, this field's I'm starting to see some more, some mud piling up, some mud puddles piling up on the field. Let me tell you, if you look right behind you right now, Chris, out this window, you're going to see some cars. And guess what happens when it rains?
Oh, they get dirty, Chuck.
They get real dirty, right? We talked about your carpets being dirty, and I promise you, after tonight, your carpet's filthy. You know what else is filthy? It's your car. You want to talk about the best guy, not just Medina. Throw Medina out the window. I'm talking about around in West Tennessee to get your car clean. That's Adam at Custom Auto Detail, Inc. I know for a fact he's open on Saturdays. Give my man Adam a call. Here we go, setting up right here. Handoff, he's up the middle.
Yeah, he got about 4, Chuck.
Yeah, he's looking third and 2, 3. Yeah, 3rd and short for sure.
And our windows are fogging up, and we got our guy up here just cleaning them off.
That's it.
Man, he's helping us out see a little bit better.
Chris, I was telling Stephen earlier, we We have an entourage when the weather's nice. There's, you know what, we got. It's kind of like before you move. You think you have a lot of friends, and then when it's time to move, nobody can help you. It's what I feel like tonight. It's me and you and Steven. I don't even see Big Red anymore. I don't even know where Big Red went. It's just the three of us, man.
I guess that's what it's going to be, Chuck.
That's what it's going to be when it's wet and cold. I got a feeling.
And the cold is coming on.
The cold's coming. All right, hey, we got him stuck back. He's dropped down. That's a host of hornets there. Swarm of hornets.
That was a fantastic. I mean, I don't even know if he had any blockers, Chuck. We ran through there.
Yes, we did.
We did force a punt there.
Yeah.
That's a great play from South Gibson. They're going to have to force a punt here. They can't go for it.
It's 1 yard here. It looks like they're getting their punting team out on the field. I guess you maybe watch for a fake here, but you're not going to throw the ball. We've shown with that last drive, it's tough to throw the ball right now. It's a little rugby-style punt there. That's going out of bounds. That's in an Obion County cheerleader now.
About an 8 or 10 yard punt, Chuck.
Yeah. It's I think it's that little rugby kick that the guy's got where he kind of runs it to the side. You know, it's kicker at LSU a couple years ago, a punter that did that.
That's exactly right. But that looks like a punt to me that you can block.
That's right. You get the right guy going around there at the angle. But I tell you, when he's punting for 8-9 yards, you may not necessarily have to block. I mean, it's still better to block it, but you know what? That's still. We're at the 45 here. Looks like we're setting up on the 45. I'll take that. I'll take starting 45 field position all game long.
All day long. Or all night long.
Yeah, Colton Lowry's coming. He's coming into the game now, it looks like. Colton's got the troops ready.
Upcoming sophomore.
Yes, he is. Colton's a real deal, too.
The quarterback position's pretty strong for the next couple of years.
Yes, it is. Number 11 in motion here. Lowry hands the ball off the middle.
Oh yeah.
Nice run.
Oh, he's open.
Let's go. One man to beat here.
Oh, he's got him.
That's Aaron Reed. That's Aaron Reed. Hey, drag him across there, Aaron. Good job. Hey, give him 6, but the last 3, he carried him on his back.
That's what this flipping tires in the summer will do for you, Chuck.
That's exactly right. Wow. Nice run, Aaron. That looked good.
Very, very nice run.
Chuck, you said you wanted to see something, a flash of brilliance from the main man, Aaron Reed, tonight. There it is.
There it is. I tell you what, everybody knows they have it in him. People call me like, hey, South Gibson, yada, 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 Aaron Reed, right? That's where the conversation goes to. Great to see him do that tonight, and he's got that kind of speed. He's got that kind of talent. I like him lining up in the backfield.
He needed that, Chuck.
Sure.
So did the Hornets.
They put him back as running back there. You know, he's been playing a lot of receiver for us, but he looked really good, really comfortable running that ball.
A new position.
I like it. Hey, that kicks right through the middle. That was a real good-looking kick. Was that number 5 on it? Was that wasn't caught right on the kick?
Number 8.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was number 8 against Zach Thorne.
Yeah, that's a nice kick by Zach.
That's a nice field goal, nice extra point right there. That's a 9 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter. It's South Gibson 10, Obion County 0. And the past 2 drives, Obion County struggled with ball control here. I tell you, we get another good kickoff here, get them pinned back again. I like where this is going. You know, we need to put some more points on the board. Obion County's getting the ball at half, so we need to put another touchdown on the board to really, get
comfortable with it.
Yeah, to get ourselves comfortable with that first half.
Hey, Chuck, you guys were kicking on my boots earlier. My wife told my son when we were leaving, she said, "You're not leaving in those, are you?" I said, "Yes, honey, I am." She told Caleb, "Don't walk in with him, please. Don't walk in with him, please. You're embarrassing me."
I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, you may want to check Chris and Smith and I out with some flip-flops and some Sperry's. This, my friend, is how you wear. This is footwear to a ball game.
I think the guy thought he might actually be outside tonight.
So. Yeah, look here. You didn't know that you'd be.
Here at South Gibson, they give media closets. I mean,
they
put us on top.
You have a media closet. I'm telling you guys, if y'all have ever had a family reunion in a bathroom, this is what this feels like right here. It's good tight. All right, nice kick right there. Let's stay in bounds. It's going to hit him. He's down at the 30.
Nice hit.
He is down at the 30. Good job, Horns. Hey, they're shooting down the field tonight.
Well, that was a nice tackle by Stephen Armstrong. I mean, that guy, he does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, we're calling his name out a lot tonight. I like calling out kids' names that we haven't called out the previous 4 weeks. I like that. I like seeing that. I think that speaks volumes of our team, and he's a young guy.
Chuck, did you notice when these guys are running down the field, the the splash effect. Looks like a slip and slide going
It
on out
does.
there. There's water splashing 2 feet in the air every time they take a step.
You're exactly right. And it looks like the rain slowed down. If you look over on the pavement right now, or over on the concrete, you're still getting some rain, but it's not near as voracious as it was earlier.
All right, let's see. What is the time? Can you see?
Yeah, we got 9 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the first half. Obion County, that's a nice run right there. Hey, get it.
Yeah, nice.
Good time to get the ball. Oh, boy, he dove for an extra yard or two.
He did that on his own.
Yes, he did. That's a nice run. I didn't get that kid's number. Yes, I did. And that's number 3 right there for Obion County, Jacob Hyde. Is who that looks like. And I tell you, that's a very nice
that's
run.
That's a guy that's 5'8". That's a guy. That's a nice-sized gentleman.
That reminds me of another guy that used to play football at Milan back in the 80s. It was 5'8". Great White Hope, Chris Smith.
You sure that wasn't in the 60s?
It could have been in the 60s. You know how every year your football season, every year it's in your rearview mirror, you're a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, hey, he's not. Hey, ooh, that's a block, man.
Boy,
I tell you what, there's a lot of hitting right there.
They are. Obion County came to play. They're not going to give up. Chuck.
No, they're physical.
This game's not over.
No, Lord, no, 10-0. 8 minutes left in the first half. That's number 3, Jacob Hyde on the carry again. He looked good again, and I tell you, we're seeing some really, really good blocking by both teams and hard hitting. I saw a couple of Hornets fly around there and a couple of Rebels.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Boy, the last 2 runs have been consistent. Very, very hard.
Yeah.
And they're coming at you.
I'm hoping they haven't seen something in our defense, or I'm hoping if they did that we can make an adjustment here.
Well, we got a lot on the line right now.
Yes, we do. Yeah, I think we've seen what they're going to do. They're going to run hard
but you know
up
what?
the middle.
4 or 5 yards, and we've got.
Jacob Hyde
pretty much got 8 in the box.
Yeah. You're going to have to stick them here. That's got to be good line play. The line play's moving them. You know what I mean? They're creating holes there.
Dylan Black just checked in to add some meat in the middle of that line where they keep running and gashing us.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen Dylan lately. He's not exactly a small youngster.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to run through Dylan. That's probably not going to be what happens. I'm ready to see my man Drake Owens make a play out there. Y'all keep a good eye out for number 83. When y'all get some time today, go to our YouTube channel, Hornet Vision 38355. Watch Drake do the interviews with the seniors today. He did a great job. Very proud of Drake.
Yeah, quarterback keeper, and he gets the first down.
Yes, yeah, he does.
But
that's
going back
a
to
6-7 yard game.
I think Drake may have the potential to go into some type of media when he gets
some kind of broadcasting.
Maybe when he gets out of college to major in broadcasting. And I think
he could grow up and
very comfortable behind the mic.
Absolutely, very proud of him. Drake's got a guy that could work at a pest control company and own a carpet company and do games for WNWS written all over him.
Think so, man.
I tell you what. No, he really did. He did a good job, and we've got another kid that helps us a lot and does some commentating on our youth games. Iceberg, Jake Seal, he does a phenomenal job. There's a ton of talent here in Medina, not just in the football and the band, but also in the broadcasting as well. Nice bring down by number 83, Drake Owens. Look here, Drake. I know you can do it, brother. All I had to do was bring you up. Sometimes when you're a top-notch broadcaster like me,
you're not going outside on me.
That's it. Hey. When you're a top-notch broadcaster like we are here at Hornet Vision, you can call that stuff out, and sometimes it happens.
I think Drake may come up here. He may pull his uniform and come up here and call halftime.
You know what? Yeah, someone send word down to Coach Stedham, see if we can have Drake at halftime. What do you think these people from Charter sitting about 3 feet from us think of our broadcast, Chris?
I don't know, Chuck. It's
they look a little more seasoned than we are. They're probably a little bit better at it, to be honest with you.
That's okay.
That's going to happen, guys.
Hey.
Y'all remember, if you're listening at home, remember this is free, so it's really hard. It's really hard to complain. It's not like this is HBO and they're paying us.
All the accommodations, you're doing a wonderful job.
That's it. Let me tell you what, guys. We had 2 or 3 people asked to come up here and sit with us. We said absolutely. They said no, we're going to sit in the rain. They said no, we'll be in the rain.
That was an offside calls against the Hornets. That's going to give them a free 5 yards.
Stephen, thank you for watching the game there and bringing us back.
Well, I can't see
it's tough. It's when they're at the middle of the field like this, guys. It's tough to find a good view of it.
Basically, when it passes R50,
yeah,
I'm in the blind.
Yeah, it's tough. I got a good eye on it here. Obion County with the ball 2nd and 8. Handed it going up the middle again with Jacob Hyde.
Another run, hard run.
Get him down, guys. Let's get 3 or 4 to get him down.
I'm telling you, Chuck.
They brought the whistle, blew that play dead.
Feet moving.
Yeah, and where was he the first couple of drives? You know, one of the things that I'd like to bring up right now is we're getting some new equipment next week.
All I can say, if you're listening, we better get some new equipment because if I get shocked again, I'm done.
we got
early retirement.
We got a mic that needs a line replacing. We got a hot mic, and it will shock you a couple times. So if y'all hear some static feed, that's what that is.
That's me getting shocked.
That's Chris getting shocked. I have the headset on, and it's very lovely. All right, here we go. We're looking at 3rd and 4 here. Quarterback keeper. He's got a first down. He's still going. Oh, we got a flag. Yeah,
hey, Chuck,
it's going to be a face mask.
I mean, can you get a workers' comp claim for getting shocked?
That's a good call. We're going to look into that. We got some lawyer friends. All right, that's going to be a face mask. That's going to throw.
Joking, guys.
That's going. Yeah, we're kidding. We're going to unless you are a lawyer, then you can call us. That's going to be a 15-yard. Yeah, at the end of the face mask.
Oh, that's hard.
And you know what? I think that's actually a good call. I thought what's hard? You're grabbing him. He's dragging a couple of Hornets, and they're reaching and grabbing, and everything's wet. Next thing you know, you got a handful of face masks.
Where's our sideline reporter Jay Tubbs at tonight?
That's a good call, Jay. You know, I think the fact that we're in here in the dry and you still get shocked may have scared him off a little bit when he was down there on the sideline in the rain. That could have been some of the problem.
They probably just tell me not to stand in that water.
That's true. Wow, this is some good blocking. I tell you what, one of the things that Obion County's doing right now is they're running behind their blockers. They had looked like maybe a tight end and a tackle or a tackle and a guard pull out there, and he just kept it. He ran right behind two of those big monsters right there. So Obion County's driving the ball well right now.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, 2nd and 6, 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the half here. Good time for a stop. You know, one of the things that you guys will notice is, you know, as the teams huddle up to call the next play, the referee's laying a towel down over the ball to try to keep it as dry as possible.
Another nice run.
Very nice. Was that?
Man, that's an impressive run by the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, what number is that quarterback? I can't get a number on him. These white jerseys with these white numbers and this thin black outline make it hard for an old man.
Regardless of who it was an extremely good run. It was a hard run, and these kids are not giving up.
No, they're not. That's a good run. I tell you, they're driving here.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 1.
And there's 3 minutes on the clock.
It's time for your boy Drake Owens to come through there and bust some heads.
Yeah, I think Drake's got it in him here. He's probably going to make y'all seen that Jadavion Clowney play from Michigan? I think Drake's about ready to do it. That's a nice stop by Aaron Reed there, number 6.
Man,
Aaron Reed was the only man that could make that tackle. Otherwise, that's going to be 6 points on the board. Good job, Aaron.
Good job.
Yeah.
Another first down, Chuck.
And it looks like they're on the 1 yard line.
Deep into our territory, and
we got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. This clock's moving too.
Well, okay, that's a good thing. Maybe we can run it out before they can get in that end zone.
Rebels can pick up another first down on the 1 yard line.
Okay. Looks like they can get a first down on the 1, so it's
So they're on the 11. Yeah, Obion County's going to take a timeout, and I think it's a smart call right here. You know, you're this close to the end zone. You got to put some points on the board, right? You got to. So I like this call here for the Obion County coach. I think that's a smart call to make,
and it's good for us as well. I mean, we get to set up our defense, and so it's actually at a good point in time for us.
That's right. It's a good time for us here at Hornet Vision, guys. We get to talk about Chris, some of our favorite people, and that's Charles King at the Bank of Medina. Chris, I mean, you look around right here, Medina Banking Company,
on the
scoreboard. I mean, that's how important is scoreboard to high school football
zoom in on
and the middle school football, right? I mean, there's a lot of different things that go on at this field, and that's not possible without people like Charles King. So a lot of people say they care about Medina. We're a fast-growing community. Everybody knows that. A lot of people moving here, and man, we love new people and love the people that move here. But you want somebody that's been in Medina forever, back before Medina was Medina. Right? That's Charles King. He's been here forever. He welcomes new people being here. They've built a brand new bank to accommodate the growth here in the city. Charles King's the real deal. Go give them a try down at their bank on Main Street or their brand new bank on Old Medina Street.
Hey, Chuck, I stopped in at the new bank this week on Old Medina Street.
Yeah.
What can you say? It is phenomenal.
Absolutely.
It was incredible. I was like walking. I thought I was in in Nashville, Memphis.
Yeah.
I mean, it is that type of caliber of bank.
Right. But still small enough with the right people to loan you money. What's more important than your money? Big few things.
Got Julia and Debbie in there. They'll take care of you. Just wonderful people.
Absolutely. Go see the good people at Medina Banking Company. Here we go. Setting up 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line of Obion County with the ball here. All right. Way to bring him down in the backfield. And look, that's none other than 83. That's Drake Owens.
That is the man.
That's Drake Owens. That is Mr. Hornet Vision. Ladies, hit record on your player at home. That's Drake Owens.
That was a great tackle.
It was.
I mean, a great tackle.
And we're going to need more of those because they're driving the ball down the field right now.
What is Drake, a senior?
Yeah, Drake is a senior. Remember that time we met him, we did the senior spotlight. Next week, Drake came back, and when he wasn't being in the senior spotlight, he still wanted to be in it. And I said, hey, I think you like the microphone. You're hired.
That's the reason I think he may have a career.
Yeah, and he is good, guys. He has a natural talent. There's no doubt about it. That was Chris getting shocked again. All right, number 6 on the pitch. Got a flag down. Yeah, let's see. I heard somebody here in the press box say maybe a play clock violation. I don't know.
Holding.
Okay.
Was the clock out?
Clock was out. Can we get a double penalty on that?
Guys, we got 1:33 and a half.
Yeah. I tell you what, the second quarter's flown by. Yeah, false start on the offense. Right. That's going to back it up 5. But I tell you, Obion County's had some trouble kicking it tonight on the punts and stuff. We haven't seen the place kicker come out and kick it, but you got to think that they want to get the 6 here if they can.
Oh, definitely. And the ball's on the 18, second 17, and the clock's running, Chuck. It's down in a minute 27.
Yeah, Steven's calling. He says, be careful of the pass. They got a receiver out on the left. It's going to keep it up, number 1 up the middle. Ooh. Nice spin there, but you know what? He's brought down. He gets 3 or 4 positive yards.
Out of that second one.
No, he couldn't. We're looking at 3rd and 12, maybe?
Third down.
No, that's more than 12.
Gain of about 2.
So 3rd and 15?
Yeah, 3rd and 15 here.
3rd and 15, 3rd and 16.
From about the 16-yard line.
About 53 seconds, so its clock's running. Chuck.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, South Gibson has 1 timeout, and I think Obion County has 2. I don't know what.
Obion doesn't look like to me they're in a rush.
Yeah, maybe they got, 38 seconds left in the game, guys. Got a lone receiver out left. Obion County got a man in motion. There's a timeout. 31 seconds left on the clock. Obion County takes a timeout. That's their second timeout of the half, if I remember correctly. Looks like maybe South Gibson and Obion have 1 timeout left. I think everybody in the press box is wondering why you wait that long on that timeout call.
Seriously, what about 20 seconds rolled off that
From
clock?
my understanding of football, and you guys would know more about it than I would because y'all played at Milan and coached at Milan. You can't take them in the half with you and come back with 4, right? No. I mean, so you got to use them. Who knows? Who knows what was going on there? 31 seconds left.
You play a lot of Madden, though, right, Chuck?
I do play a lot of Madden. Can't take them in Madden either.
That's right.
I don't use a timeout because I'm phenomenal.
I never.
Never use a timeout. All right, the rain's picking back up. Just when I thought we may take a halftime break and go up top, we're going to stay in here.
Up top.
I like to think back of when we were at Martin Westview, the Chancellor Suite. The accommodations that UT Martin did for Hornet Vision, for Chris Smith, Stephen Rich, and myself.
If we were terrible that game, we had no excuses, Chuck.
That's exactly right, guys. If we didn't bring you the broadcast of our lives when we were sitting in the Chancellor's box there at UT Martin.
Down to 55.
Had the windows open, had our own restroom, 3 chair seating like a movie theater. It's very nice.
Oh, it was nice.
I think that's probably when our broadcasting career peaked.
From what I understand, they're going to tear that down.
They are. It's nice facilities, but it is wood paneling walls. It's time for it. The universities. All right, that's Aaron Reed on the tackle there.
Hey, do you think that they can just bring that Chancellor's box on over here for us tonight, or this after they decide to tear it down?
Yeah. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. And let me tell you what: if they bring it to us, they're bringing it to you and I here at Hornet Vision, and we're going to set it up for ourselves, and we're going to put a padlock on it. That's it. Our next home game, Chris, we may have scaffolding that only you and I can get on. That's our scaffolding. And if we do it, we're going to use the good people at Certified Restoration to build it.
Oh, there we go.
427-9258. Look here.
Man, they have opened the skyline.
Yeah, that's Big Red. There he was. 12 seconds left, first half. Stephen, what are you expecting to see here?
If they've got a field goal kicker, you kick a field goal.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, boy, the rain's picking back up. It's getting heavy again. Big Red, were you getting wet up there? Were you getting wet up there? Were you getting wet up top? Just a little, just completely soaked.
Need to break out your duck hunting gear, baby. You won't be getting wet.
All right, here we go. Obion County lining back up here. Westview's over Milan right now, 14-7 at the half. Timmy White just sent that text in. We appreciate you, Tim. Tim's actually at that game. We've got people of Hornet Vision all over the West Tennessee area reporting in scores for us. Oh, man, he picked it up and took it in. 12 seconds left. Wow.
Busted play.
Yes,
on a busted
was.
play, he fumbled the snap. Should have had him in the backfield, and on a busted play, he scores.
Man, boy, I tell you what, I guess that comes from clean living there. That's wow, that's a big play. It's 10 with.
Sometimes you're living right.
That's it. 8.5 seconds left in the first half. It's 10-6, pending the extra point here. Yeah, this is, interesting call here. You're going to see them go for two. You're going to see them kick it. It's this rain makes it tough. An extra point certainly not a certain thing here.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, Stephen, I think you're right. I'm hearing the guys from Charter talk about it as well. They were calling in the kick here, but the field's wet, the ball's wet. Oh, that's a pass. Wow, he was wide open, and it came right out. That's how wet it is, guys. It's wet. It's hard to see rain from the camera, but it's wet.
It hit him right in the hands, and he looked like one of our receivers. It just comes spitting out. That ball's slick.
That ball is very slick, guys. It's hard. It's affecting both teams right now. Boy, South Gibson's going to get the ball back with 8 seconds left. I tell you, it'd be hard for me to kick it to Aaron Reed right now if I was an Obion County coach. Yeah, boy, that was in and out of his hands. That's tough. That's a play that that receiver for Obion County, he wishes he had back.
He was wide open.
That's a great play call. Great play call by Obion County there. I'm hearing some people say in the press box here, maybe it's a bad throw. That throw looked like it was right on the money. That was, only way that throw could have been any better if he'd have handed it to him.
I would imagine they're going to hit a squib kick right here. I don't know that I would kick it deep.
No. Yeah, we're just going to fall on it here.
I'm probably going to take a knee here and see the halftime, I do imagine.
You got the lead. Always happy to go into half with a lead, be it a 4-point lead or a 40-point lead. It's always a good thing to go into half, come back out. Obion County will get the ball, and they drove it really, really well that last drive. They were running hard, but we say it all the time, Chris, there's nobody better at halftime than Coach Scott Stedham. So he's definitely going to. I expect the team to come out fired up. You remember what happened in Chester County? It was a tight game. It was a tight game going into halftime, and then we just blew the doors off.
We'll make adjustments in this. We'll just put it away the second half.
I think so, too. I like the way that we've been moving. I really do. Coaches are coming down from up top, and they're wet. I'm going to ask you guys not to get this floor wet so I slip and fall. Y'all get a towel or something? We need some more people at Hornet Vision. I'll be honest. We need some more people up here.
What's the time, Chuck?
It's 5 seconds in the game. 4.77.
Man, what do you do right here? You know what?
You
throw a bomb.
You throw a bomb in this weather?
Oh, you try?
Yeah.
You gonna hurt?
Yeah, it's worth the shot. If I'm throwing the ball, I'm trying to throw it to number 6, Aaron Reed. He drug a man 3 yards.
He's got real nice hands, too.
Yeah, is this Colton in the back? Colton back at quarterback here? Colton is. That's Aaron again. Aaron, no. That's Colton on the keeper. Let's go, Colton. Oh, man, what a run. I tell you, so a guy touched his ankle and the wet field conditions tripped him up.
Chuck,
Colton was 1 man away from taking that to the house with 4.7 seconds left.
Deep safety. They didn't have that deep safety.
House call. Great blocking right there. Great job. And they brought the play fake to Aaron Reed. I saw somebody pushing Aaron Reed about 4 yards down the field by the time Colton was on. Colton already, down first, ran past the first down marker.
What do you think about signing up and let's take a break during halftime and let them watch the band?
Yeah, we normally do a lot of interviews during the halftime, but is the band going to set up tonight? Let's ask Big Red. Big Red's our band correspondent. Are they going to set up tonight and have a halftime show?
I'm going to say no, because all the rain coming down and they've got a lot of electrical equipment coming out for the front.
Sure.
And I don't think they're going to come out, just like O'Bien's band didn't come out either.
Okay. Well,
if I'm not mistaken, I just saw them leaving too. So.
Well, then that's usually a pretty good sign that they're not coming out.
Well, I'll set this camera on the scoreboard and let everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna
get a good investigation of the score.
Yeah, leave it on the scoreboard
halftime.
Here. 19 minutes left. We'll find some people to talk to during halftime. Do some interviews. One of the first guys that I want to bring up here and do an interview with is the voice of the South Gibson Hornets. And that's Mr. Dale Burns. Mr. Burns, if you come in here and do an interview real quick, we're gonna grab you away here. You're the voice of the South Gibson Hornets. Is that correct?
I think that's what they say.
I usually don't hear anybody but myself talk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty loud. All right. So, but you're doing a great job. Well, this is your first year doing it here at South Gibson. Is that correct?
Year, that's true.
But you're not. This isn't your first year in football, from what I understand.
Well, I've spent about 17 years at Milan. 12 in football, all 17 involved in basketball, but 12 with football,
right.
Both middle school and scouted for the high school and helped with the high school fall and spring and so forth.
And do they still play football up in Milan? Is that still a sport that they have on the?
I'm not saying.
There's a lot of people. I kid, but because my broadcast partner Chris Smith, he went to school at Milan. There's a lot of people here in the Medina community here at South Gibson that are from Milan and Jackson and all these other places. I grew up in Crockett County myself, so we're all just kind of a conglomerate of all these other little cities here. Steve, I'm going to ask you not to drop that on the computer there. The middle school football level, I do some of the middle school games now. We started recording on Hornet Vision site this week. Stephen and I did the game for the middle school. Middle school football now is a lot different than it was 10, 15 years ago.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I think they put a lot more time in it now.
Right.
In the old days, we did not do one thing until school started. We helped with the varsity up in fall and in spring. And when school started, then we would start our middle school a couple of weeks, and then we'd play a 6-game schedule normally. Sometimes you might get 7 in, and then that was it, right into basketball, and then in spring football once more. So I think there's a lot more involvement now. They put more time in it. Most schools go to jamborees now. They start before school starts, and so I don't know what that means. Are we more football oriented, or is more expected from middle schools? And I'm not for sure about that.
Well, I can tell you something that's I've got a young son. I've got a 10-year-old son. I got a 2-year-old son too, but I got a 10-year-old son, and he's a big baseball player, travel baseball player. Plays basketball, plays football, loves all the sports. But it's amazing going around like we do, and I think that kids are better. I don't know if better athletes is the right word, better trained, better coaching, better something, because I can remember when I was 10 and we didn't have any kids running around like what we have right now at 10, especially in things like travel baseball, and I would imagine, I know up north they have travel football and stuff, so I think we have better athletes now, and I think it's a lot, like you said, with better coaching, putting more of an emphasis on it. A lot of things you can learn, a lot of life lessons. I talk about this a lot on our senior interviews, and Coach Burns, I'm curious to see what you have to say about this, because I know that the past 17 years you've been involved with it. You learn a whole lot more than how to win or how to lose when you play a sport, especially a team sport. Wouldn't you say that's the case?
I most certainly do. There's life lessons athletics, and there are many people who actually don't believe in competition. And I'm one that certainly believes in competition. And,
sure.
And I feel like that you are changing the lives for the better of those young people who make a commitment to athletics, no matter what the sport, and no matter even the band. By making that commitment, you're spending many hours extra on that particular sport or what have you.
Sure.
And that's got to build character. And let's face it, there's more to athletics than building a strong body.
Absolutely.
We've got to build character, and that carries on into their adult life, and all of a sudden we've got some good citizens.
Well, and that brings me back full circle right here. That brings me back, and I want to talk about, we're so lucky in South Gibson and Medina with the coaches, with Coach Moore and what he preaches and teaches. And, Stephen, I know you're going to tell us about that in a second, but with Coach Scott Stedham, too. You look at this list here of coaches, and one of the names that stand out to you is a character coach, Bill Espy. That's important to him. You're not going to find a much better human being than Coach Scott Stedham. He's a phenomenal football coach. But I can tell you, I heard so many wonderful things about him as a person when he first came here to South Gibson. I tell Coach this to his face. I was like, I thought you may have been too good of a guy to be a football coach, to be honest with you. Because back when I was a kid and growing up here, your football coach was also the same guy who would punch you in the head. You know what I mean? And so it was, and I know in Milan, and so but it's wonderful to have a mixture of both, and it's wonderful. One of my favorite things is talking to our seniors, doing the senior spotlights with our football players that we do every Friday and put on the Hornet Vision site, and hearing them talk about Coach Stedham and what he's done with them and what he's taught them. And he has expectations for them. You know what I mean? And it's not always just winning and losing. It's getting better every single time you get out there. Get a little bit better, right? You know what I mean? And he preaches that. He's a wonderful example for these boys. If you got a young son in the Medina school system, playing football for Coach Stedham, it teaches you a whole lot more than how to tote the rock.
I think they were fortunate to get the coaching staff they got when they started the school.
Yep.
And I don't think anybody realized how fortunate they were, but now I think they realize how fortunate they were to have not only good coaches but extremely good people. And
yeah, absolutely.
That's a heck of a combination.
It is.
Have.
It is. It's great, and that goes back to Principal Rogers and to Rory Henson again. Those are good hires. I don't know if that's all by design or all by luck or hopefully both, but probably a little bit of both, right? Yeah. Every now and again when something like that happens, it's a little bit of both. Stephen, what did you think about the first half? What did you think about the first half here? It looks like the rain's picking back up, slowing down. What are you expecting to see coming out of here, out of halftime?
Well, quite honestly, Obion Central has surprised me. They're a lot better football team than I expected. They've got some boys back there running the football and running it hard. They were slow to get started, and looked like they finally got in their groove and made it happen. They made some great blocks, had a long sustained drive. I know on the play that they scored their touchdown on, it was a busted play.
All right, Stephen, we've got a special guest with us right now. What's your name, buddy?
Dylan Blurton.
Dylan Blurton. And Dylan, you helped the football team, and I know that you went to South Gibson and you graduated last year, right?
That's right.
And Dylan, you're part of the coaching staff this year now that you've graduated. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
What all do you do for the team? I see you running around out here all the time, and I try to stop you and say, "Man, you're going to 100 miles an hour." What all do you do for the team, Dylan?
I just do whatever I can.
Right.
Like whenever coach just has me do, like sometimes I can be like a get back coach sometimes.
Right.
But pretty much I just do whatever I have to do.
Well, one of the things that we were just talking about, Dylan, was what a great staff that we have here at South Gibson with all the coaches and the people that Principal Rogers and Athletic Director Henson have assembled. And you're a huge part of that, man. And I just want you to know from Stephen and myself and Chris here at Hornet Vision how much we enjoy watching you work and your enthusiasm and the effort you put into it. And I tell you what, we got a great football team here, man, and you're a big part of it. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night. Go Hornets, baby.
Go Hornets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Dylan, man. I tell you what, that kid right there is a worker.
Yes, he is.
He is a good kid.
Speaking of a coaching staff, we're lucky to have him because he's 100% energy always. We're lucky to have him on the coaching staff.
Absolutely. Dylan's a great kid. Well, Stephen, let's talk about this Tuesday. You and I are going to be out in Milan, from what I understand.
It's a big game.
It's a big game. It's going to be on Hornet Vision 38355. You can find that on your YouTube channel. We're live on the radio tonight. We've put all these. We've got so many things that we do at Hornet Vision that are archived. We can't keep it all on the same site, so we've created a YouTube channel. We've got a website working. Tell us about this Milan team. We know that Milan plays football, and they've been playing football since before there was football. Tell us about this Milan team and what can we expect to see here at the middle school team?
Well, from what I gather, let me say this first. The Milan's middle school football team and Milan's high school football team, as far as win-loss record, are completely different. Milan's middle school's football team has struggled mightily in the past. I don't know, I don't know if it's coaching or if players just aren't, enthused or whatnot. They're traditionally not a powerhouse.
Right.
Well, this year they are. They played Crockett County to a nail biter. They lost to Crockett County 36-38.
Wow.
From what I gather of the game, Milan outplayed Crockett County. And, Crockett County has...
We just saw... Hey, you guys, you can watch that game right now. It's in 2 parts. Had a little trouble uploading it on Hornet Vision 38355. So Monday night, when you're getting prepared for the game on Tuesday night, forget Monday Night Football, log on to our YouTube channel, Hornet Vision 38355. Watch it. That Crockett County game was something else. I had a hard time controlling myself, that Crockett. I mean, that was a great game. That number 44, what was his name from Crockett
Jordan
County?
Branch.
Yeah, the kid's the real deal. Remember I kept calling him Branch Jordan? I read it backwards.
His name is Jordan Branch, but they call him Jolly Green Giant with jetpacks.
Yeah.
The boy is massive and can flat out get it.
He can
flat out get it. I've never seen it was all the. I've been coaching my own kid since he was knee high to a grasshopper.
Yeah.
I've never been so blown away by one particular athlete. He's phenomenal.
He was, and I tell you, it was a game where we had a lot of penalties that we don't normally have. At Medina Middle School program, Coach Moore does a phenomenal job having those boys disciplined and being disciplined football players out there. And I can tell you, had a lot of penalties, but it was a fun game to be at. It was a fun game to watch, that's for sure. That's worth going back and watching, guys. If you had, there's a whole lot going on in this community. Could not. None of this could be possible without good people like Stephen Rich. Stephen lives here. Right, he works in Jackson at the mall, but everybody goes to the mall, and everybody's got a phone. I mean, it only makes sense. It's like a perfect marriage, right? Everybody's got a phone. You drop it, you're going to break it. One of the things that I got for our carpet business, because 3 or 4 of us that need it, we got to have these, what do they call that little Galaxy thing that I got, that netbook thing I was calling you about the other day, like that big
tablet.
Thank you. See, look, I need people like Steven in my life. I don't even know what I have. I don't even know what it's called. Steven, y'all don't carry the covers for those per se, but you can order them, right?
That's absolutely that's correct.
So if you see something, if you don't see exactly what you're looking for the day of, just order it, get it.
Talk to me.
That's it.
We'll get it.
That's what's so cool. It ain't like, hey, you just got to sell what's on the shelf, so just tell the people this is what they need. No, it's none of that garbage. I hate that mess. I'll be honest with you. I hate going somewhere where they only carry a certain thing. You know what I mean? Thank you, buddy. It's a complete pain in the butt, and you don't have that at Wireless Dimension. There at the mall. You guys do a phenomenal job, and I've been there when you're not there, and your staff does a great job too.
Well, thank you.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'll be honest with you. It's run better when Jessica's there. There's no doubt about it.
Actually, there's kind of a misconception going on. I don't own those stores. My wife owns them, and I work for her.
She lets you come in.
Yeah,
lets you clock in.
Yeah. I clock in, and she writes me a paycheck.
That's how that goes.
That's pretty much how it works. I don't mind, and I'm not ashamed to admit it either. Those are her businesses.
My wife, I promise you, Christy Walker wishes that I was as smart as you, because she, I can promise you that. Jessica and I went to high school together. We both grew up in Crockett County there for a little bit. She knows I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to that kind of stuff. We talk about sponsors and bringing this to you. We've talked about, Adam at Custom Auto Detail. Let me talk about something right now. I'm hot. It's muggy in here, and 2 things happen when I'm hot. I either want to fight or I get hungry. Tonight I'm hungry.
A minute ago you said you were going to take your shirt off.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming off soon. Look here. It's coming off soon. Guys, when I get hot, I do get hungry. There ain't no way to leave. As soon as this game ends, assuming it ends at a reasonable hour, Stephen and I and Chris are going to head on over to the Old Town Spaghetti Store. I know we've talked about maybe going there tomorrow, watching the ball game out on the patio. It's going to be beautiful weather. all weekend long. You talk about a business that's been around, that's locally owned, that has specials every week. Everybody knows what Old Town Spaghetti Store is in Jackson. It's right off of Carriage House, right? It's right there on the corner, right? Right with that big hall. When I was in school, we had a prom there at that Holiday Inn. Now it's like I think it's All American Hotel or something. Right across there. You want the best Italian food, homemade Italian food, not this crap that you buy from your distributor in Florida and they ship up frozen and they heat up later. None of that chain mess at Old Town Spaghetti Store. It's the real deal, guys. Unbelievable bread. Have you ever had the garlic butter? You know what I'm talking about? They bring you the butter. They have like the regular butter, and then they have the garlic butter, the little ramekins.
Let me slow this down. It will make you fat. You will eat and eat and eat.
Yeah, it will make you. If you have no control like we do, it will make you fat like we are. But let me tell you, it is. They've got healthy food there. They've got prime rib. My wife's not an Italian fan. She loves the prime rib. Best prime rib in town. She goes there, gets the prime rib. She's extremely happy. They're another great sponsor for what we do today. So, thank them. You like what we do, and obviously you do because you're still listening to us ramble on, right? So go see them. Go visit them. Thank them for what they do for the Hornet Vision site. I see the Hornets getting back out on the field here. What's our countdown on the clock? We got about 27 seconds to game time to kick off again. I tell you, Steven, I see a lot of umbrellas on the sidelines. As we look out the window here, see a whole lot of umbrellas laid down. The rain, it's slowed down. I don't think it's ever stopped. You see ponchos?
Ponchos, lots and lots of ponchos.
The rain it's been harder, it's been slower, but it's never ever stopped from what I can remember.
More plastic than a landfill.
What do you say? More plastic than a landfill? That's a pretty good line, Big Red.
Big Red.
All right, Big Red. He brings comedy to the show.
Big Red's national stand-up comedian tour begins tonight.
As soon as school's over. No, actually, Big Red's another senior here at South Gibson County, and he makes what we do possible. It's Luke Smith. Luke, I think when you graduate next year, you told me you're going to the military. You're going to the National Guard. Yeah, I tell you, that's thank you for your service to our country, man.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Luke hooks it up. Steven and I are just the looks of this program. Steven, you work the camera, I do the talking, but for the most part, we don't know what any of this stuff does. We don't know what any of these buttons do. We got great.
Big Red makes it happen. If it wasn't for Big Red, there would be no broadcast.
No, because there's
big shout out to the Big Red and the Big Iceberg.
Iceberg doing the games tomorrow. He's another kid that helps. Drake Owens doing the color for the games, doing our senior spotlights. So many talented kids here in Medina throughout our high school, guys. They're fun to work with. When I started doing this was just going to be just the ball games. This is what we're going to do. This is going to be it. Started doing doing a coach's interview with Coach Stedham. He's like, hey, let's interview some seniors. And man, from then it's turned into everything else. We're recording band competitions. We're doing senior interviews. Phenomenal people to work with. Phenomenal administration at the high school, the middle school. It's been a lot of fun, and it makes it easy when you got good people like that out there. This rain's starting to come a little sideways. It's not a straight down rain anymore. I think it's picked up a little bit.
Eurobine Central Rebels are about to make their way back onto the field.
Yeah.
Well, our closet's filling back up, so
yeah. Everybody squeeze in, guys. Here comes the shirt.
What's that smell?
All right, look here. That's a Cool Water. Remember that cologne? Y'all remember Cool Water? hey, if you were in high school in the 90s, no man, blue Cool Water.
Oh, that's right.
If you were in high school in the 90s, you had some Cool Water and you had some Polo Sport.
Ladies man.
Hey, look here.
Ladies man.
Hey, look here. Y'all went to high school with me. Y'all know I was a ladies man, and y'all also know that may not be true.
I don't. May not be true. I also know it's not true.
But I tried to be. I had everything it took. I had everything it took except for a girlfriend. That was the only piece.
That's pretty good.
That was the only piece that was missing. All right, here we go. All right, enough with the comedy here. Back to some football. You guys did not log in to hear me. All right, South Gibson's going to be kicking off here. Kicking off to Obion County.
Thank you, brother.
I'd like to thank the good people of South Gibson, the fans here tonight, for not blocking the windows. Because this is right underneath us. People are sitting here and they're doing a good job for the most part on not blocking our windows. So bringing you a good view here at home, or if you're watching this game later, bringing you a good view.
All right, we got it teed up. We're fixing to kick this ball, and we're going to have a second half
It's going to be on.
of South Gibson and Obion Central.
Nice kick down to about 29-yard line. Returned by Obion County. He's got a hold. Looks like he's going to bring it out to the 40-41, Stephen. Obion County's going to take over. I tell you, I really hope that we've come up with something to stop this aggressive run game that Obion County had on their last drive that has resulted in a score. You know, it's my broadcast partner, Chris Smith. He's fashionably late. Let me tell you, when you're a big-time star like Chris Smith,
man, I had somebody walking around, Chuck, just in carrying an umbrella for me.
Look here.
You made it big time when that
happened.
happens.
Hey, look here. Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Smith, no difference. Same man.
Hey, I want to bring Bert into the boat.
You got the police in here? All right, look here, Bert.
I can't hear nothing. I can't even hear myself talk.
Okay, look here. This is Kevin Vester. Bert's a good friend of ours. He's a police officer here in Medina. What have you seen tonight down on the field? You're going to the closest thing we got to a sideline reporter right now. Hey, go on and don't get that computer wet unless you want to buy it. Go ahead, Bert. How's it looking down there on the field? Is it wet?
Yeah, it's sloppy.
It is sloppy, and we've noticed that as they've been running. We've noticed it's been wet conditions out there.
It's luckily we haven't lost more fumbles than what we've
that's exactly right. You know what Obion County struggled with is their first couple possessions, and in that last one, they did a better job hanging on to the ball. Gosh, I can tell you, the rain has not let up, not a bit. And I thought it was going to be spotty after we got past 7 o'clock, but that has not been the case.
It's probably going to rain till about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hopefully the game will be over by then, guys. I talk a lot, but even I have a point of exhaustion.
I think there's a big storm coming, though.
Is there a big storm coming? Bert, I'd like to talk about the safety of this press box.
If it gets real bad, I think I'd go somewhere else.
You think well, I got viewers at home, Bert. You're a police officer. You're like the last man down with the ship. You'll be here with the microphone until the very last. I'll be in Chris's basement.
Yeah, he don't live very far.
He does not live very far. I'd like a police escort to his house.
Of course, matter of fact, we done the pre-treat on that house, and
we did. Bert used to work at Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. He worked at the North American headquarters, based out of Medina, Tennessee, for a long time. Bert was my personal assistant. Remember that time I had you give me the sausage and biscuit?
Yeah. His house is the only house that I can crawl under and actually crawl like a baby under.
Crawl like a baby.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what, we're looking at 4th and 5th here. Obion County's going to have to punt. They got the punting team out. That's a big stop coming off a really good drive Obion County made to end the first half.
You know, I tell you something that's impressed me after watching these down there. Some of the guys they got that are filling in for some boys that are out are doing a heck of a job.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not for.
We've had a lot of players that we haven't called out before tonight. A couple of them. That's a much better punt. That's going to take an Obion County roll. That's going to go down to the 25-yard line, 24. It's good. That's a good punt for these conditions. That's a good punt. I tell you, every punt that Obion County has gotten off has taken a good roll for them. We've had a couple of kids tonight step up. Jordan Cobb has carried the ball. Chandler Whitaker's carried the ball. Bert, I think those are a couple of people that you were thinking of there. Drake Owens, my man.
He's played defensive end tonight like a defensive end should play.
Well, and you know,
he shucked tackles or he shucked blocks and made several tackles that like he's supposed to, staying at home and everything.
Bert, I didn't know if you knew this or not, but Drake's part of Hornet Vision, and I could tell there's a direct correlation between his improved play and his association with Hornet Vision.
I'm going to tell you who he looked like. About 20 years ago, there was a defensive named Kevin Vester that played like that.
Look here. I got a feeling if you tell Drake he looked like Kevin Vester, he'd fight you.
He might not like it.
He may fight you. All right, nice gain here. I didn't see the number. Again, we're back in our shoebox, and it's tough to see out the window.
It is stuffy in here, ain't it?
It's extremely stuffy in here. We should have. Hey, look here. Next year, we're gonna have better accommodations.
We're adding on next year. We're gonna have our own wing and
ain't a padlock, and we want a security system. If you see anybody up in the Hornet Vision press box, I will arrest him.
Chris has cleared this with the chancellor at UT Martin.
That's it. We were in the chancellor's box at UT Martin. There's no doubt about that. But I'm going to ask you to do this with this microphone. It'll shock you every now and again. It's going to twist the bottom like that when I start pointing at you. All right. Who is that? Is that Aaron Reed on the carry there? Oh, okay. That's good. It's Jordan Cobb. Jordan's a guy that we just talked about a lot or just a couple of seconds ago. It looks like he's a little – is that Jordan shaking up right there? Shoe came off. Let me tell you. kid about this earlier, but you got to change socks at halftime. Everybody's got to change socks.
You imagine running around on sloppy feet.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking up here a while ago and I lost a shoe. I mean, it was.
It's bad weather.
It's bad weather.
You don't have to worry about me losing a shoe.
Yeah, so, Steven, you won't lose a waiter. You lose a waiter, you're down. Yeah, you're down to
in a big pile of mud and see that joker come off.
I said, if you lost a waiter, you may drown. The swamp done got you. Good carry here by number.
Man, that was a good fake.
Man, I bought it too. They quit tackling Aaron when he don't have the ball. All right, we got 2nd and 5 here. That was a very good fake. Looks like we took that one out to the left.
Very impressive fake.
It was. And I tell you what, I said it a few minutes ago during the first half. There was a play fake, the Colt Lowry, where he almost took that one to the house that he made. And the guy tackled Aaron Reed in the backfield. They thought that he had it for sure.
That was a good ball fake. Plus, when Colton handed the ball off when he run was 60 yards.
Yeah, boy, he had. If they didn't have that deep safety back there, man, that would have been. That would have been, and he didn't get a good hand on him. It was slippery conditions. Nice carry here by Hayden. Come on, baby. Look here. Come on. Good blocking there by Aaron Reed. Hayden taking this down to the. Come on, drag him with you, Hayden. He's down about the 13-yard line.
6. First and goal.
No, is that the 6? I think that's going to be the.
He's not getting a very good spot.
Yeah. I think they're going to be around the 12, 13-yard line. It's tough angles in here with these windows. These windows are getting foggy. Hey, Bert, who do we know at the city that can wipe these next time we're in here, that we just have these windows cleaned for us periodically?
You got to bring your own paper towels.
Man, just got a text from Tim Watt.
Yeah. Tim Watt, he's our reporter that we have at the Milan Westview game. He just now updated us that Westview leads 21-7 over Milan right now. This has been an up and down year from, Milan beat Crockett County. They've lost to Trenton. Lost to Humboldt. Of course. Aaron Reed's going to take that in for his second touch. Now, does he hands in the air yet? Well, he got real close at the 2-yard line. Steve, that's a nice run by Aaron Reed.
Chris, when's the last time Milan has lost to Humboldt and Trenton in the same year?
Probably back when y'all were playing.
And the way things are going and looking tonight, it could be Westview in the 3. Hey, I don't know that it's happened in the last 30 years, Bert.
No, it's probably. I think somebody was saying it's been. The last time Trenton's beat Milan, I think it was like 20-something years.
Right.
It's been a while.
Hayden Lewis set up in the shotgun. Looks like you got Jordan Reed in the backfield again. I like Jordan back at running back. I'll be honest with you. All right, pick it up, Hayden. Oh, man, Obion County's got it. They're acting like they have it. Man.
That's right on.
Man, I tell you what, that's a. Well, it's like you said, Bert. It's at least we've got them locked back here. But boy, I wanted those points right there.
Hey, we needed those points. I mean,
yes.
You're talking about opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, you run the ball down to the 2-yard line, and we give it up on a fumble.
I'm going to call it right here. Drake Owen's about to get a safety.
We got lucky a while ago too with not converting that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, we did. That kid was wide open. That was a beautiful pass. He's so wet. His hands are so wet, it just slid out.
Just wide open.
Oh yeah, there was nobody around.
One thing I've noticed tonight from our counterparts from Charters, they have binoculars. That's maybe something we need to get. Or maybe they just let us borrow them. Like they have the odd quarters, we have the even quarters.
Hey, that's a good call.
Thought we were going to have to use a tripod earlier, but we're able to get ours working.
Oh my! So
I can't. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry at home. We can't call these numbers out. We can't see them. I would like to talk to my good friends at Obion County about the white jerseys with the white numbers and the thin black line around it and the foggy windows. It makes it very hard. It makes it very hard to call the numbers out. Yeah, white on white.
With a small pinstripe outline.
You know what though? If you
Hey, that was a Obion guy that just ran the ball.
Here we go. It's a pitch play here, bringing it around to the left. He's got some positive yards. All right, we got him down. Looks like it's going to be about the 15-yard line. It's going to be first down.
You know what I don't understand sometimes? Of course, you can't really do it because you got a lot better grip on the football when it's not raining. But when these boys are running the football, half the time I see them, they're carrying it like a loaf of bread.
You know what? I've noticed that too, Bert.
Hey, it ought not be nothing, especially since the ball's wet. Mm-hmm. Just to strip the ball a lot more than what they're doing.
Well, that doesn't help when it's wet conditions like that. You know, that's one thing that I have seen on the other side of the ball tonight from them. That's I mean, they're running the ball with it, like you said, like a loaf of bread, and you know, when it's wet like this, it could come out. Well, that's a nice run there.
And it's probably a good thing Aaron tripped him up right there because he looked like he was
running hard.
He's taking it to the house.
Yeah. Rain slowed down a little bit. I'm looking down at the concrete again, and it's still raining, but it's not raining as hard as it has been tonight. I can tell you, I wonder what the field's going to look like tomorrow.
Not going to be good.
No, it's not. All right, here we go. Obion County setting up. Got a quarterback under center here. Direct snap. We stop him here? Yeah. Let me see that microphone here, Bert. This thing acts up a little bit. Yeah, I tell you, Westview's a good team. We watched them, Chris, from the Chancellor's box, by the way. We watched Westview play South Gibson, and they were a tough team up front. Both sides, both lines, offensive and defensive line. They were really strong.
Extremely good offensive and defensive line.
And we called them coming off a loss to Huntington. You know, I talked to Drake Owens in the senior spotlight. He said, "Man, we really wish we had that game back. We felt like we could play a lot better than what we did." Good job there. That was number 10 on the tackle. That's Austin Duncan again. How about Austin being a sophomore? You know, play like a sophomore like that right there. It's good things to come next couple years. Yeah, that's about like me. Those are the same stats I have.
Funny, Chuck.
Hey, look here. I'm svelte. Look here. Hey, a lot of this right here is just undershirt.
Undershirt, okay.
This is not
dressed for warmth tonight.
Look here, I'm layered. You dress in layers. That's what you do when it's hot outside.
Well, that's another thing. At least it's not freezing cold outside.
Hey,
yeah.
There you go. Hey, that Bert just said.
Yeah, it is. It's
an extreme positive. At least it's not 30 degrees out there.
That's it. Oh, nice. Oh, way to bring him down. Nice takedown there. I can't see that player in the corner.
That's good defense.
Yes, it was. Because I'm telling you, he had a first down there if he didn't make that play.
In a game like this, the secondary, they assume you got run, and all of a sudden they throw in a pass, and you're not prepared for it.
Yo, absolutely.
So that kid, he did a great job.
I like that play call.
I can't believe Obion County's usually been known as a passing team. They're kind of like USJ. They throw the ball 20, 30 times a game.
Coach Stedham told me today that they've run it about 85% of their plays this year have been runs.
They've changed from over the years.
Yeah, well, that's right. And I guess a lot of that has to do with your personnel, right?
That's exactly right.
It's a punt here. I'd like to put a block on. I tell you, look, it's going to take another Obion County bounce. That's going to come down to about the 38-yard line. Well, I tell you, we need to drive it back down and get by the goal line, put some points on the board. That's changed the field position.
And every punt, it had to be lucky, too, because every punt that Obion has punted, South Gibson's got phenomenal field. I mean, they've had good field position. He's not punting the ball very far.
Yeah, we noticed that he had a little. He had a rugby punt earlier, and then now he's kind of just that straight regular punt. I don't know if that's a different kicker or different punter, or if that's just a different style.
Punted out of bounds all the time. I didn't understand that.
Bert, I'm gonna slide by you here, try to get an angle on this ball here to call this play out. That's number 11, Jordan Cobble on the carry, baby. Come on, Jordan.
Run. He's going out the sideline. He's not going to be caught. Attaboy, number 11. Attaboy, Jordan.
Guys, we got a flag down. There's a flag down.
Is it the backfield?
Yeah, was that 2 men in motion? Is that what we're going to call that?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 men in motion there. That's a good call, Chris. Man, boy, those are tough when those come back. Those always seem to happen on those long runs. If it's a flag on a 2-yard loss, that never happens. But it's the ones that we have 60-yard touchdown run.
That's exactly right.
All right, well, I like this. Like the speed there. I like the way Jordan looked. He ran the ball hard, found the corner, found an opening. He picked that flag up yet? Is that flag still down on the 50? Is it? Well, there's something down on the 50. We might want to check into that. All right, here we go. Hayden's got his guys set here, doing a little shift. Man in motion. It's fake. Looks like Hayden's going to keep it, run hard up the middle.
Hard run.
Yeah, that's going to get close to the original line of scrimmage.
He's getting 4 or 5 yards every time he runs the ball. So you know what? Keep feeding him.
I like it. I like Aaron Reed in the backfield a little bit. I like Colton Lowry quarterback. I like swapping them. That's something that Coach said today. I asked him in the coach's interview. I said, we saw Colton Lowry a lot last week, more than we've seen in the first few games. Was that a personnel decision just for Trinity, or is that something we're going to see more throughout the year? And he said, we swap a right guard out a whole lot. We swap our running backs out a lot, and I agree with Coach there. I really do.
And you notice, if you remember at the first of the year when they kind of had a toss-up about who was going to be his quarterback, I remember Coach Stedham saying one time.
Oh, man. I tell you what, he pulled that jersey down, and then he tripped him up. Otherwise, he'd have had 10 more.
Good call, Bert. Man, I'm going to tell you what, Aaron Reed in the backfield looks pretty doggone good.
He does. I'm going to tell you this. He's a stud player, right? He's a great player. He deserves the accolades that he gets. We've got a lot of kids on our team that deserve accolades, but find a way to get him the ball. We're not getting him the ball in the air, so get him the ball in the backfield. I like the call by Coach.
Man, when you have somebody as gifted as he is, the name of the game is getting the ball in his hands.
Put the ball in his hands.
See what happens.
That's what I said when I played.
He can't make a play with his son in his hands, Chuck.
There we go.
First
down. Good job. Big run right there. And I tell you what,
Thanks, Bert, for coming up here and.
Good job, Bert. Look here, I would like a police escort when we leave. I had a lot of people bother me about autographs when I walk down.
Hey, Bert, when the game's over, please bring the umbrella back up and walk us out.
We would like a police escort. And then look here, turn the blue lights on the 1 mile drive I have back to the house. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 here with the Hornets. Hayden's got his guys back there.
Nice run
by Cobb. Very nice run by Cobb. Good feet, baby. Get it blocked up by number 10. He's going to take that to the house. I don't see any flags down here.
Flags. Touchdown, Hornets.
Yes, sir. That's the one that they took back away from him earlier. Looks like this one came on the right side of the field. Great run by Jordan Cobb. It's a thing of beauty right there. Wow, big run.
Jordan Cobb's come to play tonight.
Yes, he has. Zach Thorne coming out for the extra point.
When a player doesn't get to play that night, it's time for you to step up and show what you got.
That's it.
And I think Jordan Cobb's done that.
He did it. You know what? And that's all you can do in life. You know what? You don't always get every break, but when you do get your opportunity, you have to shine, and that's what he did. Or it's what he's doing. Nice kick. Hey, Zach Thorne tonight, 1 for 1 on field goal attempts. 2 for 2 on extra points. Those are big points. That's 5 points right there. That in a game that you don't have, you're looking at 12-6. Right? You need every one of the kicking game is so important, guys. So important. Very, very good game tonight by Zach.
Kind of been a sloppy game, but you'd expect that with all the rain that we've had.
Yeah.
When they drop 2 inches in 2.5 hours of rain on you.
That's it.
You're going to have a sloppy game.
Yeah, and South Gibson I thought they did a phenomenal job tonight with the homecoming festivities. It's not ideal conditions. They made a couple of changes here, and we had everything. Everybody was happy, and we still had a homecoming queen in court and all that kind of good stuff. So, phenomenal job. It's a good time here to thank another one of our sponsors. We have a little bit of break in the action. I'm going to remind you, Chris, somebody you and I haven't talked about tonight, and I know we always talk about, is Steve Murphy. You talk about a guy that cares about the community. That's Steve. Steve owns Medina Funeral Home and Gibson County Funeral Home and Medina Cremation. Steve has been in that business, which is not an easy business to be in, right? You don't ever deal with anybody happy when you're talking about funerals. But if you want somebody that is compassionate, that does care, cares about our community, lives here, that's Steve Murphy, right? So nobody ever wants to talk to him, but if you got to go through that, Steve's the right guy to go through that with. Big contributor to the Hornets. That ball's dropped here. Oh, he's going to get hit hard. Bring him down. Nice job right on the 30. Boy, I tell you, he didn't catch that cleanly, and the Hornets made him pay.
He's lucky to have held on to that ball, Chuck.
Yes, he is.
I mean, when you've got 4 or 5 guys coming at you, it's panic mode.
Absolutely, it is.
He is very fortunate.
starting to get a little warm in here, isn't it, Stephen? People were laughing at me earlier when it was raining. I was wearing a short sleeve shirt and shorts and flip flops, but I knew it was going to be hot.
About to be my birthday suit.
Oh, boy. That pass looked like it was
tipped. If I'm not mistaken, that's the second one. That kid's dropped. He did that in the end zone. Hit him right in the hands.
That one was tipped. That ball was redirected a little bit. You got to bring it in.
I couldn't see it.
But it's still him in the hands.
Here at the Hornets Nest.
Yeah, it's Hornets Nest. Let me tell you what. This is our first and last game from the press box right here as it sits. I mean, we're going to knock these windows out. We're going to do something next time it rains. We got a chainsaw at the house. We'd like to apologize to athletic director Rory Henson and Principal Rogers in advance.
Better ask for forgiveness.
That's exactly right. This ain't live, is it? All right. Nice positive carry there.
Nice stop.
Oh, we got the ball. Could be a fumble. I'm waiting on a signal here.
That was Aaron Reed.
We had the ball? No, I guess not. But we felt like we did. All right. It's 3rd and 5 here. That may be 3rd and 6. That's going to be that's a end of the third quarter.
Man, I just wanted to ask, where is our sideline reporter tonight, Chuck?
Well, let me tell you something. When you work for HornetVision.com and HornetVision 355, it's a full-time deal. Most people that work here, Stephen, have I ever had to call you and remind you to come to work? No, Stephen, you show up every week, Chris. Now, sometimes I actually do have to ask you. I do have to beg you to come.
Honest, he does.
Yeah, I do have to remind you. But Jay Tubbs, our sideline reporter,
he's missing in action.
He's missing in action. I called Jay about 3 or 4 times this week, and he didn't take my calls.
Christy have him.
I think she had him doing some things around the house.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I don't know why he's not here. I thought it was the rain.
Look, we'd have bought him a poncho.
We wouldn't have bought him a poncho, but we would have encouraged him to bring a poncho.
That's a good call. Since we're broke at Hornet Vision.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, Jay, we're missing you. We wish you were here. We look forward to having you back next week, and please don't wait on an invitation to come back and be a side reporter.
Eating some sushi at a gas station like Scott Davis did last week.
That's it. Guys. It's a public service announcement. Stay away from the gas station sushi. It made our good buddy Scott Davis deathly ill last week. Man lost 12 pounds in 4 days.
Wow.
That is a lot. That's not the way you want to lose weight. But Scott, he was able. He's a tough guy.
Sometimes when you want to lose weight, that's what you do.
That could be it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Got a pitch here. Ball's down. All right. 4th down. They got a punt.
Yes, they do.
Got a punt. The ball's down on the...
I think right here, Chuck, we drive this down their throat and we shut the door on them.
Yeah, I agree. It's put another 7 points on the board.
It's starting to come down again, Chuck.
We just can't break loose of the rain.
Is that a duck fixing a light on the sideline?
Hey, if that is a duck, we got the right man for the job.
Hey, Chuck, we got a special guest in the house. I want you to talk to our 6th grade superstar, Mr. Cade.
Yeah, man.
He's going to talk about that big game Saturday we got against Jackson Christian.
Oh, tell us about it. Everybody right here, we got one play. Got a punt. Ooh, be careful. Yeah, just let that run. Good job. You don't want to try to pick that up and get hit. Ball's going to be down about the 32-yard line. Cade, tell us a little bit about it.
We got superstar Cade in the house. He's going to talk about the game Saturday against Jackson Christian.
Well, I'm very excited, and I can't wait to play him, and I can't wait to see their offensive style and their defensive style and go up against them. And
Cade, you can bust some heads. That's what we want to know. People at home want to know.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Cade. Good job.
Cade, what do you love to do?
I love to get some real big hits.
You like to lay the lumber? I like to lay the lumber, too. Look at these guns, Cade. Is that impressive?
Yes, sir.
You know it is. Ladies at home, y'all couldn't say that?
You lie well, Cade.
Those are pythons.
See you, buddy.
Good job. Hey, we will wish them good luck. What time is that game tomorrow, Stephen?
It is 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock tomorrow morning. At Jackson Christian. We wish our 6th grade Medina team all the luck in the world. A great team. Stephen, you help with that. We appreciate everything you do here, brother. Hey, oh, boy, that was almost picked off by Lowry there. Man, that looked like that was intended at number 5, Chris Calderon. Somebody on the line stuck a hand up and almost pulled it down. I tell you, that looked like, they were closer to catching that one than they've been any reception tonight.
Colton's going to have to learn. He's about 6'2", 6'3", so he's a big kid. And he doesn't need. He can see over that line.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to put that. He's got to learn touch. And he'll get that.
It's sophomore. He's got plenty of time to do. Colton Lowry's a real deal. We're going to be talking about him 2 years from now. We're going to be talking about Colton the same way we talked about Kyle Akins last week. I think he's got that kind of talent. I really like Colton Lowry a lot. Colton in the backfield. Let's see. Got a flag. Yeah, I believe it's too many men.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely a flag on the play. And
Steven, did you just kill a bug?
Looks like Steven's calling illegal procedure. Let's see if he's on the spot.
Wager bets at home.
There he is.
Penalties declined. 4th down.
You know what? If a referee or umpire goes down, Steven, they might actually want to call you down to the field tonight.
But you've got to take the camera with you.
He's dressed for it.
He is dressed for it. Going to the swamp. Hey, that's it. Tennessee's going to the swamp.
I got a feeling that UT needs to wear their hip waders tomorrow.
Yeah, Tennessee. You may need a quarterback for Tennessee tomorrow. They didn't take Dobbs with them. Did y'all see that? All right, here we go. Lowry's got him set up in the shotgun here. Looks like it's 3rd and 15. Low snap. Pitch.
Nice move.
Very good move. It's going to get a lot of positive yards there.
Hey, Chuck, how many guys did it take to bring him down just then?
Looks like there's only one guy by himself, so I'm going to call that 10. 10 guys to bring him down.
Wow. That's what we call hard running. That's Aaron Reed. And you know what? He is actually shown up to play tonight. I'm talking about he has played extremely well.
Yes, he has.
How many times have we called his name?
A lot, and I like him in the backfield. Coach, when you watch this later on, and I know you do, keep Aaron Reed in the backfield a lot. I like what that does with our offense. I like getting him the ball. Well, Chris, what's our time left in the game?
Let me look through 2 innings and over 3 heads. 9:44.
9:44 left in the game. Hornets back to punt.
Nice punt.
Nice punt. That's going to hang long enough to get some rain in his eyes. Get him. Is the ball down?
They recovered it.
Yeah, I think so too. I tell you, boy, this is it's not a fun time to be a punt returner. You know it? I may just let that thing drop and roll.
Man, I don't think in these conditions that I try to fair catch that.
Mm-mm.
You know, I
let it roll.
You know,
it's going to roll 3-4 yards at the most in this wet field.
Weather, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think that's a bad decision.
Yeah, me too. And then man, it's
we got number 11 down here. Looks like he's cramping.
Yeah, that's Jordan Cobb. He's had some big runs for us tonight.
Game.
Big touchdown. Yeah, it's Jordan. I'm hoping they get. We got a great training staff too. That's Christy Hebel down there. We do Christy's pest control. She's a super nice lady. Donnie, her husband's in the military. He's a wonderful human being. Christy does a good job training these guys down there, getting them stretched back out and where they can get out on the field and stay healthy. That's a big part of the game. Sometimes goes unnoticed. But if you're not healthy, you can't play. Yeah, too many men on the field. Yes, too many men. He didn't get off the field.
Didn't get off the field fast enough.
Yeah.
Man, you got to. That's one of those things you got to work on. I mean, you know, that's a. Was it a quick snap? Is that what they did to try to get that?
Yeah, there's 12 men on the field. Yeah. Gosh. Man, with those yards we don't need to give up. Is that first down?
That's 5 free yards.
Yeah, it's 5 free yards. That's not going to be a first down though, is it? Yeah, they're moving the chains. That's 10 yards. They're moving that 10. That's 10-yard penalty.
Oh, was that 15?
I think what are they doing? Is that a 15-yard penalty now? Maybe it is.
I don't
okay.
think it is. It must have been something different, Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big run there by Obion County. That's number 6, maybe. Is that Ben Jones? Is that who that looks like? Nice carry. All right, we got a timeout, South Gibson. I don't think Coach Stedham was real happy about a past sequence of events of what just happened there. Too many men on the field. That's twice. There, we got some kind of communication errors going on. I think Coach Stedham's getting them straight right
Stephen,
now.
Zoom in on number 11 down on the sidelines right there. I think they're working on him with cramps, aren't they?
Guys, while he's doing that, I'm going to remind you there's 8 minutes, 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. South Gibson Hornets leading 17-6 over the Obion County Rebels. Thank you, Big Red. I wasn't done talking.
Oh, man.
Big Red's going to be he's going to be in the senior spotlight next week.
We are definitely we're not wet.
We are not wet, and that's the only positive thing we can say. We're hot, a little irritated, hungry. My nose is stopped up. But we're winning the game, and I'll tough all this out as long as we can pull out the victory here.
I'm really impressed with our quarterback. He has ran extremely hard.
Yeah. He's not a very tall kid, not a very big kid, but runs hard.
No, he runs hard.
Was that number 6 there for the Obion County? Is that Ben Jones?
Yeah. He's had a very, very good ball game.
Yeah. Number 1 on the carry there. That's some nice moves. That's Bryce Warner. Boy, Bryce has put that in the end zone.
Man,
wow. We got a game left, guys.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. 8 minutes, 21 seconds left in the game. South Gibson Hornets 17. Obion County Central Rebels 12 pending the extra point here.
I think they'll go for the 2.
Oh, you absolutely go for the 2 here. That's what you pull out the rule book, and that's what it says you go for 2 here when you're down by 5. Put you within field goal. Never know. What?
Man, we need
They stop here. Won't they throw it to that kid that's been dropping it all night? I'd like to say that again.
Some bananas down there and get those cramps worked out of him.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we need Jordan back on the field for sure. He's had a phenomenal game tonight. He's in.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah, he's in.
That's another.
Wow, that's a big momentum swing.
Hey, that's definitely you got you down by 3. They've set themselves up in good position. Actually, 2. They're down by 2. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it should still be 14. Yeah, it's 14. 17-14.
Okay, they had the scoreboard. They had the scoreboard wrong there.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's funny when you see a mistake like that. It makes you question yourself. I didn't want to say it.
Definitely did.
Loud on air, but I felt confident it was going to be 17-14. 8-6 is 14. At least it used to be.
Rain has really picked up.
Yeah, the rain's picked up, and I tell you, the Hornets, that was not a good drive for them right there. That's, a couple of too many men on the field. That gave them some free yardage. They've had giving up some big runs there. We had the momentum. This game's been back and forth with momentum and fumbles and stuff. And this field is becoming a mess. We talked about it earlier in the night. What's it going to be like in the fourth quarter? Well, here we are. Steven, I see a lot of footprints out there. You see them?
Oh, yeah. It's nasty out there. No doubt about it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. We just fall on it. Good job. Hey, we're going to take the ball over on the 47-yard line. Is that a late hit? He's down. I'm hearing a fan yell it out. I don't guess that is going to be a late hit.
Oh, that's it. Well, just karma.
That's karma. That's all right, well, we're taking the ball over.
Can't see.
Steven, the window isn't fogged up as much anymore, but
breathing heavy in here.
There's a lot of hot air coming out in this room right now. Most of it probably from me.
I will. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice play.
All right, keep going. It's number 25 right there. He's got it. He's busting it back to the inside. Only one man can get him down, and he did. But that's a huge run by number 25, Stephen Armstrong, who's a junior.
Wow.
Called his name out a couple times tonight.
What I liked about it is he was hit the outside, and you had the vision to see him cut it back up.
That's exactly right. And I can tell you, Stephen's running hard tonight. Jordan Cobb. There's a handful of guys that you can really say stepped up this game, Chris.
Oh, man. I mean, the stable of running backs, what they've done, with us having 2 or 3 players not able to play tonight, and not 2 or 3 players, 2 or 3 stars, Chuck, that have not been able to play tonight. 2 or 3 of the biggest players. 2 or 3 of the biggest players that play for us this year not being able to play. It is it's amazing what they've done, what they've stepped up into how they play.
Absolutely. And fans at home, if you're seeing some umbrellas there, that's just part of it. It's raining. There's no doubt about it. Got some people with some umbrellas.
I don't know that the camera's doing the rain justice, Chuck. It is pouring.
Yeah, it is. It's rain's one of those things that's hard to show up on film. I know in the movies and stuff they don't use real rain. coming out. They actually, it's something else besides rain. Step over here to the side. Get out of the way, Chris. People need to hear me.
I can't see, buddy.
All right, still can't see. We go. Ooh. South Gibson with the ball. It's a handoff. Number 5, Calderon there. He's going to get a couple-yard gain out of that.
Oh my, fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got 7:31 in the fourth.
Yeah.
And 17-14.
Yeah, 2nd and 14 here.
Clock keeps on running, Chuck.
Yeah. We got the lead, so let it run. Oh, pick it up. Oh, man, Hayden's going to be brought down. No, Hayden escaped. Oh, hold the ball, Hayden. Yeah. It's going to be a 3 or 4 yard loss. That was 2nd down. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and forever right here. Well, I mean, we've got the ball definitely on our side of the field. Steven, is this still 4 down territory with 3rd and forever?
Man, I think it probably is, Chuck. But how many fumbles do you think we've seen tonight, both teams?
Oh, I bet we've seen 8.
Yeah,
at least the ball's hit the ground at least 8 times. I would imagine. 8. All right, here we go. Looks like Hayden Lewis is in there. Jordan Reed's in the backfield. Got 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. They got that snipped out there, yeah. Reed's not going to be able to take that one.
I just got a text from Tim Watt, and listen to this. The game in Milan is in the 4th quarter. Westview leads 28-7 over Milan. The last time Milan started 1-4 was 1979, Chuck.
Chris,
did you exist?
I did not exist in '79. I was not even a sparkle in my parents' eyes. I think that's what you said. That was your junior year in high school, and you remember that season well, don't you?
Yeah, actually, I mean, my freshman year in high school.
That's it. That was a tough year. That was back in the day. Y'all still had leather helmets back then, is that right?
We did, man.
Got Obion County taking a timeout here. Wow, that Milan score surprised me. Crockett County was such a dominant team. I can't believe that they would lose these games that bad and then put it on Crockett County the way they did.
Well, man, I think that was just a game where fired up, the stars aligned, and can you imagine if they wouldn't have won that game and Milan starting 0-4?
Yeah, wow.
The town would be going. The town's already going crazy at 1-4.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, but that's a team you can't look over. We go to Milan in a couple weeks, or Milan comes here, in a couple weeks. And as we go there? I thought we went there last year.
We did.
Back-to-back years?
Back-to-back years. They've got some crazy deal where we flip for it every 2 years, from my understanding, to see where it's going to be located. So, actually, we could play the next 10 in Milan.
We flip a coin?
That, from my understanding, could be totally wrong, but that's what I understand.
I think someone's pulling your leg, but regardless, we're going to be back in Milan again.
You would think that it would be
back and forth, about 10 minutes down the road that way.
You would think so.
Yeah, okay. Well, regardless, guys, we'll be there covering that game, and I don't care if Milan's 1-6 at that point. They're still a force to be reckoned with. That's a huge rivalry game.
It'll be a huge rivalry
South Gibson and Milan, that's a huge rivalry game. Yeah, draw the pot. It's what we're getting. We're getting that confirmed, Chris. It's not a coin flip. It's a pot draw. All right, there's the pass. Come on, baby. Oh,
nice
man. It was almost. That was right there on Austin Duncan's fingertips.
That's Austin Duncan. And
he's done a lot on defense.
He's in it. We've talked about him this broadcast and several games in the past. He's an upcoming freshman, and I think when he's a junior and senior, we're going to hear about Austin Duncan a whole lot. I
agree. He's a sophomore this year. He's in that same class with Hayden, or not with Hayden. I'm sorry, with Colton Lowry. Great sophomore class. We got great junior class. A guy that we've talked a lot about tonight is a junior, Steven Armstrong, Jordan Cobb. I mean, boy, we don't rebuild, we reload. So at least that's the way it looks right now. Getting a lot of good playing time. Big Red, you just got me wet.
I think they got the first down on that one.
Yeah.
Looks like about a 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, you're right here. And with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter, South Gibson Hornets 17, Obion County Central Rebels 14. Very tight game.
Chuck, is that the first pass that's been completed tonight?
For Obion County, for sure. Maybe for either team.
I don't remember off the top of my head another pass being completed.
Man, we just about had that pass to Jordan Cobb, man. I was hoping to pull that in. All right, this is that tough midfield area here where it makes it tough to see. Obion County's got the ball on looks like their 49-yard line. It's come across midfield. Now it's on their 49-yard line, maybe 48.
There's a good-looking run by the Rebels, about 4 yards there.
Yeah, a lot of the fans here. We're not up top tonight. We're down here amongst the people. We're hearing them questioning what's going on. We just don't look like we know what we're doing on defense right now. They're moving the ball at ease. We look a little confused out there. At least that's what some of the fans think. We'll hopefully get that straightened out pretty quick here. It's another 2 or 3 yard gain.
There we go, though. We're looking at third
and 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Look at that spot. Maybe 4. We'll call that.
Yeah. Third and a long 3.
Oh, we got a man down here. Who is that? Is that number 11? Is that Jordan Cobb? I sure hope not, man. He was cramping earlier.
Well, yeah, I think that is Jordan Cobb, and he has been on the sideline several times with cramps.
Yeah, he's hurt right now. He's not feeling
Chuck,
good.
I don't think he's used to playing as much as he has tonight.
Yeah.
And that may have a lot to do with it.
Well, and these conditions too, man. You know, you plant a foot or something. It's this field. It's fourth quarter, guys. Stephen, you can see the mud out in the field, especially down the center of the field, which is where a lot of the action's taking place in a game like this. We're getting a report from some of the staff here with the Hornets that Austin Duncan has a cramp, and of course that's
Stephen Armstrong.
Yeah, Stephen Armstrong that's down now. That may be it for him tonight. He's just. Boy, I sure hope that's all it is. Yeah, he's cramping really bad right now. And it's like you said, these guys have they've seen a lot of action tonight, for sure.
Well, like we said,
oh man, yeah, boy, I know that hurts. I mean, you hurt with them when you see that, man. You know what I mean? And that's either side, that's either team. You see a kid out there, these kids, man, they leave it all out on the field, and God bless them. You hate to see them in pain like that, but that's part of it. And he'll be hopefully he'll be okay there. They'll get him worked out. I'd like to see some more action tonight. Or if not, he'd be ready to go back in 2 weeks.
Boy, it's going to be he's looking like he's in a lot of pain down
there.
Yeah,
he is. He's we'd like to remind everybody we're off next week, have a bye week.
Hey, it's going to be a good time. And we played these 4, and we played 4 extremely good teams, Chuck.
Yeah, 5. This is our 5th game, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
5th game. 4th game that we've done.
Yeah. We got him down. He's still got a first down there.
We're bruised up a little bit, and, we're actually getting a bye week.
At the right time.
And going into the Milan game, too. So it gets us
that's great.
Gets us ready to prepare for them. And, right now it looks like, what's the time left on the clock?
Our time on the clock is 4 minutes dead even. Obion County's going to take the ball over. First down there on the 38-yard line. All right. He's maybe got a 1 or 2 yard gain there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8, 2nd and 6.
Man, the ref down there is he's doing a great job trying to keep the ball as dry as possible.
Yeah, it's hard. It's got to be right near impossible right now. All right, Drake, let's get in there, man. Let's make a play. Somebody make a big play here. Ball's loose. Oh, the Obion County fell on it. Yeah, they sure did. That ball was loose for a little bit. We just we didn't get an eye on it quick enough.
Looks like the quarterback is slow to get up there.
We got two Rebels. Looks like they may be hurt in the backfield.
Got another one in the
safety
secondary.
position.
Yeah, in the secondary for the Hornets. looks like man, this has been it looks like it's been a very physical game.
It has been, and you knew it would be coming into this. We know Obion County liked to run the ball a lot. Coach Stedham, he said today in the interview, 85% of the time they run the ball anyway. Then you've got these conditions out here on the field, and we knew it was going to be slippery and wet. It's easy to twist an ankle, twist a knee when you're out there on a field like this right here.
One of the things that stuck out to me today when you were interviewing Stedham is that Coach Stedham is that he said that they even prepare, Chuck. This is how organized and how detailed he is. That they prepare for a game and they'll get out and they will go through a series or two and then come back in when they have like a inclement weather.
That's right, like a lightning delay.
And then they'll come back in, stretch,
yep,
go through that, come back on the field, stretch, and they're basically preparing for everything. And that's one of those things that a lot of people think about, but they don't necessarily do.
That's exactly right. And, Chris, when you and I coached that flag football team and we ran the table in reverse, we didn't practice stuff like that. And there's a big reason why we're up here and not down there.
Yeah.
When they were looking for a high school football coach, they didn't come call us.
Well, I mean,
they did. I'm about to say my number. So I don't know how many minutes I had left on the phone, so that could have been some of the problem. But I'm just saying they probably made the wise choice going with Coach Stedham there. He is. He knows what he's doing. Wow, he's got the corner here. He's going to take that all the way to the house.
Flag.
All right, good. Yep. Holding on the offense. Back that up 10.
That is a huge penalty.
A lot of clapping in the press box by me right there. We'll take that, pull those points off the board. That's what I'm telling you. Those are the flags that come out. They come out on the 40-yard plays. They don't come out on the 2-yard gains.
That's right, or the 2-yard loss.
Yeah, they come out on the 40-yard gains. Boy, that's a momentum killer.
To us?
Yeah. Happened a lot. It happened on Tuesday night at our middle school game. We had a couple of touchdowns brought back. Yeah, had a couple.
Dozen, maybe. Couple dozen.
Yeah, the middle school game last week for Medina. So, well, I tell you what, this is going to set up 3rd and 14 here.
Thinking about talking about the junior high game, sometimes you think they just let them play.
Yeah. Well, and those officials, they have a tough job. We've got a much easier job up here critiquing them than they do down there. We're trying to turn over a new leaf. We're trying to be a better person. Here we go. All right, 3rd and 14.
Big play here for the Hornets.
Oh, he's open. Oh, man, that ball sat there for a minute. That would been a good time. Almost. So, Drake was in on that. Got a couple other
Hornets right here at Obion County, Chuck. What do you do?
I think you got to go. It's 2:28 left.
I can't see the clock.
Yeah, it's 2:28 left in the game. 4th and 12, 13, 14. That's tough to tell. That's a lot of. That's 13 yards for sure. Here we go. Let's see here. Need a stop. I can't imagine them throwing the ball. They're going to try to run it, I would think. Yeah, that's that number. Oh, they got him. Big stop. Big 4th down stop. That's a big homecoming stop right there.
If you're the Obion coach, what are you thinking there?
Yeah, well, do you think at 2 minutes left in the game? I don't necessarily like that play call, but I think you got to go for it. That looks like that was number 88 or 81, Greg Morris, in on the stop. Greg's a senior tonight. This is his last homecoming game. I'd love to see him make that play right there. We're getting some text about the Milan game, flipping it home, back away. I think you played for 2 or 3 years one time. Here's the deal, folks. The game's going to be in Milan or in Medina, right? So if you show up at the wrong field, it's about a 10-minute drive down. It's not that big a deal. Come early.
If I'm the man making the decision, I tell Milan, we play here 1 year, we play there 1 year. That easy.
Again, people don't let us make enough decisions. All right, here we go. Setting up in shotgun. Who's that on the carry? Yeah, it's Chandler Whitaker again, number 22. That's who I thought. Got a tough angle on the field right here. But, Steven, it looks like you're doing some good camera work over there, buddy. We appreciate that. I know the people at home do. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Clock's ticking. 17-14. It's like 2nd and 8, ball on the 39-yard line.
We're going to add a PayPal link if you want to make a donation.
Make a donation. We got to get the website up going first. All right, guys, here we go. 2nd and 8. Is that Calderon there? Yeah, I think they may have him stopped in the
And
backfield.
they stopped it. They did good use of their timeout.
Yep.
A little bit over, 2 minutes? What is
Yeah,
it?
minute 34 left.
Minute 34 left, and we're 3rd and 10.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
a quick
big
30
play.
seconds.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
huge play. I tell you, the rain's still coming down. Still coming down. It's a mud pit down there right now. Martin Westview game. Just got the official word. Martin Westview beat Milan 35-7.
wow.
Yeah, that was that game in Westview or was that in
can
Milan?
You believe that was in Milan, Chuck.
That was in Milan. Game was in Milan. Wow.
In Milan.
Man, that's
Man, as Tim Watt said, that hadn't happened since 1979.
79.
So we're talking 79, 89.
I think Tim was Tim teaching there in 79?
Well, Tim was probably 31 at that. 79.
Yeah, he could have been teaching. I know he taught till he was in his 40s, so he may have been done by then, but he was.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Been a while. 3rd and 10 here. Boy, I'd love to see a conversion here. There we go. Hayden Lewis been running. Oh, man, he just got tripped up. Look how far. Yeah, he got tripped up. Man, that field is a pit down there right now. Look at him.
I know, but you know what? This is when you maybe pull out the extra set of cleats that you've been storing on the sideline.
That's it.
Change your socks real quick at the time.
Change your socks. Look here, I'm big about changing the socks. Well, 4th down, timeout, minute 28 left in the game.
Nothing worse than wet feet.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. There was a couple things worse.
Not if you got your waders on.
And I'm gonna tell you what, Steve. When we leave here, I may ride on your back,
Hey,
I'm not to get my feet wet.
Maybe Hayden Lewis should have had on his waders.
That's right. Hey, look here, Steven. If you want to, I will get the camera. If you want to run down there and hand a couple of the boys the waders. All right, guys. All kidding aside, minute 28 left, 17-14. Obion County's going to get this ball after this punt. Looks like we'll be punting the ball.
Been a good series for Obion County. I mean, they've
managed
the clock well. They did exactly what they needed to do, put themselves in a position to win this ball game.
I don't know if they have any more timeouts left. At the most, they have one timeout, but I don't think Obion County has any more timeouts left. So you're going to see a lot of quick playing here. I hope we get our defense set right.
A lot of sideline playing, I think, Chuck.
Yeah.
You think we do the quick kick here again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be the quick kick again.
No, it's a
regular punt. I'm sorry.
We couldn't see.
Yeah. Nice punt. Nice punt. Take a good bounce. Good job.
South Gibson bounce.
Good job. That's going to bring it down by 38-yard line, 36-yard line. You know what? Obion County's going to have to win this game. We're not going to give it to them. That's a good punt there.
Yeah. That's right. Good, very, very good punt for the conditions.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to get big rolls. That's what Chris and I were talking about a few minutes ago. Don't even try to catch the ball right now. As wet as it is and as hard as it's raining, the ball's not going to roll 15 yards, 20 yards like you see sometimes when the field's dry. It's not going to hit and bounce. It's going to hit the water. It's going to skid for 4 or 5 yards, and that's it. All right, guys, we're going to fight for position here in this tight press box. I'm going to bring this to you the last minute, 19-second set left here. Rebels are setting up, trailing by 3. Quarterback takes from the shotgun. He's running hard, but we got him snipped out there. He may just have a 2-yard gain.
Chuck, that was a good stop.
Yes, it was. That's a big stop.
Let me tell you this. I've been extremely impressed with Ben Jones. He has done their quarterback has done an extremely well.
Yeah. Minute 3 left. Clock's ticking. 2nd and 8. Ball's on the 36-yard line. We're at under a minute left in this ball game.
Pass.
We got a pass here. We got him sniffed out. That's a big sack. You know, that's a good time to lay on him for a second, too. Lay on him. Let him get the ball.
Hey, let a couple of your defensive line lay on him.
That's right. That's right. Here we go. 43 seconds in the games, folks. Good time to get up in your seat right now. Turn your computer speakers up. Start holding your hands in the air just like this right here. We're 34 seconds away from going to 3-2 on the season.
Drop a couple guys deep, about the 20, about the 40, just to prevent defense.
Yep. Got it. Pass is completed there. He gets back maybe to the original line of scrimmage. 19 seconds left in the game.
17 seconds.
17 seconds left in the game. 14. We're at 4th and 15 here. 9 seconds.
Drop them deep.
It's 4th down. They can't spike the ball. Oh, ball's on the ground. What do we? That's ball game right here. Something's going to happen.
There we go.
Yeah, he's down. Ball game is over. What a great homecoming game. South Gibson Hornets 17.
Victory for the Hornets tonight.
Absolutely hard-fought victory. 17-14. That's not a cupcake homecoming game. There's no doubt about that.
No, it's not. They played extremely well.
Yes, they did. Stephen, what do you take out of tonight's game, man? That was a big win for the Hornets, don't you think?
Boy, it was a big win for the Hornets, man.
Well, the boys fought hard. The boys fought hard, especially in the conditions. It was a sloppy game.
Man, I don't know that I've watched a lot of football, a lot of high school football over the last 20 years, and that may be the wettest game that we've seen in a long time.
I think it's the wettest game I've ever seen, quite honestly.
Yeah, quite frankly, I'm surprised that we played tonight. I kept waiting on that call to get it postponed, and it never came. But in these conditions, and we win. That's the bottom line, is we win, and that's what you.
Well, in the record book, it doesn't matter if you win by 1 or win by 100. A W is a W.
That's exactly right. Well, guys, we apologize for the broadcast, some of the camera angles, some of the lack of being able to tell you what player was doing what. We struggled with vision all night with the rain and these tight accommodations, but we appreciate y'all watching. From Chuck Walker to Chris Smith to Stephen Rich, we're signing off. I want to remind y'all to watch next Tuesday night on Hornet Vision 38355. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Wireless Dimensions, Southeastern Termite Pest Control, Certified Carpet, Certified Restoration,